Hey man, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you are trying to do, what you think you're doing, how slick you think you are at finessing the police. If you up there making statements, you up there snitching.
Oh, we must be streaming.
We streaming. If
You
you
see,
up there making statements, you up there snitching.
that's crazy. I can tell by the tone of your voice when I wasn't even listening to you.
Yeah, man. I
If you
want you
up
to
there
quit trying to
making
convince these
statements,
people.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, I had to put my headphones in.
And making sure you ain't out here convincing people that that's not what that is.
All right, I got a question.
Didn't we
Can
do
you
this the
go?
other day?
Can you go back on snitching after? Hold on. Can you go back on snitching after snitching?
Honestly,
Like,
I think
can you like renege the snitch?
no. I think all you can do is snitch on yourself now for snitching. So not only did you snitch, but now you snitch on yourself for snitching.
So you can't pull the Uno snitch reverse card.
Ain't no such thing. They don't make those.
See,
They
you
don't
a
make
Cali
those.
nigga, kinda. So you know what I'm
You mean
saying?
kinda? I'm a Cali
Kinda.
nigga,
Man,
through and through, nigga.
no, you not, man. You a fucking what's that place called? Puerto Rico.
I was raised. I was born in Panama.
There you go. You ain't even barely
I don't,
American, nigga. Shut up.
I don't remember nothing from Panama.
Barack Obama ass nigga.
That's funny. I lived in Hawaii though.
No, but what was I saying?
That I'm a Cali nigga. Nah,
I'm weak.
you trying to clean up this snitching somehow again? What you mean?
No, I ain't man. I'm trying to get a little Woody
A
like
pass.
nah, hell nah. I can't get that nigga a pass. Cause them videos is damaging. But them videos is crazy. I get no fuck what he say. He said he's saying about what he say. Them
But
videos crazy.
when you snitching with your girl in the station with you, that's crazy.
But I'm just saying for the people that might be wanting to ask, can you like rebuttal that and go back on stands and be like, I don't recall.
You
It
can do it. It don't change what you did though.
don't change. It don't change the fact that you snitched
Never. It's not
heavily.
changeable. It's not changeable. You what they say, toothpaste don't go back in the tube. You know what I'm saying? It's not alterable. That shit happened already, and now you guilty of it, and you deserve to die. No, I'm just joking. You deserve whatever you get.
You deserve your so-called card revoked.
I'm nobody's judge, jury, or executioner, but I do know that there are plenty of people who cooperated with the police and got innocent people locked up.
Yeah,
As long as there's a risk for that, there's no way anybody black should be condoning it because somehow in all this civilian and whatever conversation or whatever it is, civilian election year conversation, I don't know what make y'all forget that 12 is the enemy. 12 is here to put young black men in compromising situations so that the justice system can take advantage of their slave labor. I
preach,
just,
brother.
you know what I'm saying? I just can't forget that. And it's like everybody forget that. The police got a job to do. Let them do it.
They helping them do it.
But you don't realize you be helping dirty police. How you know whether or not the police know what's going on?
So you believe this Rico is a dirty case?
I believe that the way they prosecuted is, yeah. I haven't seen any evidence
Their
that,
tactics definitely is dirty.
you know what I'm saying. They're getting away with it too. It's like they're just reset.
You
So
breaking out?
yeah, I'm pulling away from the crib. Can you hear me
Yeah,
now though?
yeah, you straight. Yeah, they definitely getting away with it, which is crazy.
So
But I don't think they fully
I
getting
don't.
away with it though, because it's now just up to light how fucking underexperienced they is, and you know what I'm saying, trying to just prosecute anything moving. So what Woody's saying up there, with Woody, whatever the nigga's name is kind of true in a way how they just lock niggas up for no reason, locking them up for no reason. You know what I mean? So what he's saying, if you're a juror, you got to throw out everything of the star witness saying. Period.
Yeah, I think there's a responsibility to the jurors to do that, but I also think the jurors are human, and you can't unhear something. You can go back and pull it out of your deliberation and try and talk your way against it, but
Yeah,
it
you
takes
can't unhear something, but you got to. But as a human, you literally got to throw out everything this man's saying because you don't know what's true and what's not. So the
but
whole thing
that's
is gone. Everything he
see, but that
says is dead
see
now.
what you're saying, I agree with, and what you're saying is absolutely true. But the problem with that is when people are sitting up in that jury box and they're in these positions, they're not thinking like humans. They're thinking like investigators. They're trying to get to the bottom of something. So they're still going to examine and take all that into consideration, whether they want to or not. It's still going to be floating around in their brain. It's still going to be used to connect dots and feed other biases. You can't unhear something. It's one of the biggest bullshit things about the legal system to be like, disregard what that person just said. What? That's not how the human brain works. If you could do that, we wouldn't have shit like addiction or any of those other, you know
He
what I'm
said,
saying?
disregard that cocaine.
You feel me? I just say no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
They tried that, just say no.
Yeah, and that shit ain't work.
That shit, even the dared officers went to jail.
Man. So yeah, man. I just don't believe. I don't believe that that situation is even set up to be fair, right? I feel like when you're on trial for something, something that costs a lot of money to prosecute, like a RICO, you're not really innocent until proven guilty. Because if you were innocent till proven guilty, you wouldn't be there. They would have to prove, you know what I'm saying, that like RICO is such a blanket, empty. You know what I mean? You don't even have to prove that somebody has knowledge of the situation going on. They just have to be a part of it. So it's not the same thing as like getting prosecuted for a misdemeanor or a less serious crime, and they got so much money in it that they finna die on that hill, bro. So no, there ain't no, there's no such thing as a fair trial or anything like that in these circumstances. At least I don't think so. Like, what if you didn't have no money and this is happening to you?
Dude,
What if you don't got Brian Steele, bro? Like,
that,
what if
that
Doug don't? These lawyers are the best in the world and shit this man can afford.
yeah,
What would we do?
ain't that why Woody said he kept putting it on Thug because he got the
He
money.
got
he
he got the money to deal with it,
he,
and he ain't
he
done
never
and he ain't done nothing.
and he ain't done nothing. He ain't never get in trouble for none of this stuff. So why might as well.
Imagine, bro. Imagine you get on and you go on minding your own business, and me and Bimpy is back home fucked up, and we spraying big hands on everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We going crazy in the name of hands on everywhere. You don't know nothing about it. We just out here doing our thing. You've been gone to Cali a year now, trying to make something happen, right? You get arrested for a RICO because we doing murders and all kinds of shit, claiming hands on, and they know you CEO. Now you on a RICO. Hands on ain't no record label. They're gonna pull up all the recordings and you being like, on GD, cuz, and be like, he's in both the gang. He in both the gangs. You know what I'm saying?
I was just trying to stretch right there. I almost fell. Oh, we though. Facts though. Take something completely out of fucking the
Way
whole
out of
motherfucking
context.
realm. Yeah.
They got hands on stream number. Yeah.
We though. Facts though. But yeah. But that's why I said once again, even though he was doing all that big boy snitching on the video,
And guess who was telling? Guess who our little Woody would be?
you already know.
No, I wasn't saying that. Ah, you wild. You wild. I was not gonna say him. I
Yeah.
was trying to put it on Ben Haiti or somebody.
Nope, I'm putting it on the
That's
pirate.
crazy.
That's Jay Woody.
Wait till
Damn,
Ben
that's
get here.
crazy.
He ain't having that.
That's crazy. He came in at the right time.
Dude.
Pause.
You stupid as hell. I ain't never even gonna ask no more questions concerning that
Concerning
subject
Woody.
matter like that. Man, it's funny how endearing uh, Woody has become in this situation. It reminds me almost of like people who refuse to let Takashi 6ix9ine go.
No, because you can see kind of that he trying to save face. He like, damn, yeah, I did a lot of big boy
Yeah, but what
snitching.
about not having to save face in the first place?
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. He still. That's why I agree, 100%. I had to make the rebuttal argument just because I agree, 100%. That nigga went up in there and he did the most. You know what I
The
mean? So
most, bro.
I'm not refuting that at all. But I'm just saying now, reason why he getting so much sympathy, because it's like it's like maybe he is, he's not. I don't know. He's going above and beyond to not be the nigga to put Thug them away.
It seems like it, don't it? It seems like it. But man,
Cause
bro,
that nigga I don't recall button is crazy.
man, I get. I mean,
Dude,
you
because
mail it due to whoever his
he'll
lawyer is.
go explain half the story and be like, I don't recall the rest.
I think he was trying to. I don't recall a lot more than he actually did,
Heck yeah.
and they actually got him a little bit. His
Yeah,
dumb
on
ass.
some of them. Yeah, just the way that she just calmly, just steady keep going. Calmly, steady keep going. I'm like, dude, she is what the most patient person I ever seen. Cause what?
That's because she know what's gonna happen. She gonna have to sit her ass down like old girl had to if she don't get with the program. She made old girl sit the fuck down. You don't remember they was arguing before her and Miss what's her name, the other prosecutor.
Mm-mm. I wasn't really into the case.
They been
Pause
they
like that.
what? How is that a pause?
I don't know. I said into it, so I just was being, you know, what I'm saying insurance. Cause
He's
that's
just
in
pause insurance.
pause insurance. You gotta have pause. Look, don't nobody steal our stuff. We just coined that. That's it's called pause insurance. You know what I'm saying? So when you throw a pause out there prematurely, pause. That's called pause insurance. You know what I'm saying? Get that together.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, Bimp? Where you at, man?
That
Is it
boy probably on
stream?
the airplane.
Is it
Unmute.
What's the
streaming
word?
time? We streaming 2Ks today. Oh man, Madden must be out. My people said he started off his Madden career 7-0.
Yeah, Madden definitely out trash as ever. I'm back on 25
Damn.
NCAA. Now let me quit capping. I ain't really get to play it, but I
You
don't
got
like the. No, I can't say I don't like it. I just started the superstar mode, so
you like it? You got it, Bill?
Nah, I ain't even buy it.
he ain't ready. I'm gonna have to beat
Well,
him in college football, to Madden, to Call of Duty, to 2K. We can stream all of them ass whoopings.
You can win in everything except 2K.
We're gonna play that first, then get you out the way fast. Pause.
man, I don't know why y'all don't want to just stream the 2K game. Y'all talk about it every day, and ain't nobody stream shit.
We got is this the build up, man? You watch battle rap, how you got to build up to the fight, to the argument. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no, because that'd be different if we was
What's up?
just doing it one and done.
We can't. We on two different platforms to stream 2K. I mean to do the 2K.
Niggas got all the excuses.
Nah, we
Shit.
gotta go. We can set it up and go pull up at the studio.
But
Set it up at the
you
studio.
both of you niggas got Xboxes and PlayStations.
I don't got no PlayStation. Only got Xboxes.
I've been to your house.
Yeah, see, I ain't got no Xbox.
Exactly. He know that. He just trying to be on some bullshit.
So you don't got a PlayStation sitting in front of you right now, my dear.
No, I do not.
PS5.
No, I do not.
Turn on
That
your
was
camera and show your whole entertainment center.
that was Turks, and Turk men took that.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I
There's
had one under there.
I said there used to be one there. I got one. You want to buy it?
Yep, I got 150 right now.
Nah, I'm gonna need five,
Man, $5.
550,
Bet.
550.
Nah, that's too much money
Damn.
right now. School
How much?
killed
How
me.
much they go for?
They gotta have
All
like
the
8 PS5s. None of them over 250.
man, sell me
Shit,
the next one you get.
Steals and deals.
I
I
need a
can't sell this
PS5.
motherfucker.
I
My
always
son.
like to have a PS5 for this reason. When I get to talking games with niggas, I can play both, systems. So I'll pull up the PS5 and be like, "Yeah, shut up." Bow.
Most of that shit
Shit,
cross-play though, so shit,
I thought
you'll be
all
able
the
to still
sports was
play.
crossplay now.
Except 2K.
Nah, we can play 2K with Xbox motherfuckers.
Oh, can you?
See, look
Yep.
at you. I knew
I
you
know
was
Madden.
scared.
I knew Madden was crossplay, but 2K ain't. I didn't. I don't play 2K like that. So
They just started doing it for 24.
yeah, see, I didn't know that.
I never even looked at that EA Game Pass thing. I meant to, but some motherfucker sure is trying to use my account to log into that shit. I'm steady getting two-factor authentications to my email from EA. I
I'm
wonder if
weak.
my son been trying to do
I
something.
was finna say your son, you done kicked him out on accident. Now he been trying to get back in.
No, the PlayStation 5 didn't have PlayStation Plus, so I signed in my account on PS5. You know what I'm saying? Nehemiah brought the PS5 and just dropped it over at the house. So that's where that motherfucker even came from, man. But they needed to put my PlayStation Plus, but I don't know what else he been trying to do on there. I need to get on that motherfucker. I want to see that EA streaming shit. Is the boxing EA game, that weak ass boxing game, about to come out?
It better be. I ain't getting it.
I'm thinking I need to see how much it costs to stream them games, and if they have golf. Because if they got golf, I'll play the golf. I'll play the baseball. You feel
Yeah,
me?
they got golf. I'll beat y'all on that too,
Nigga, you're not beating anybody in golf, bro.
bro. I'll smack you around
You
in
don't play
golf,
no
boy.
PGA. I'll smack you
Yes,
around
I
in golf.
do.
I'll smack you around in golf in real life and on the game.
Come on,
And
man.
on the game.
I had a golf course right behind my house, man. You're not ready for that smoke,
I don't care if you sleep on the golf course every night
bro.
on the 18th green.
You didn't have no
I
grass
can
in your
I
city, so
can
how the fuck
I
is
can
you
hit the
fucking?
I learned how to golf in Illinois after I was grown.
how you golfing? You ain't got no grass in your city, cuz.
I didn't touch a golf club till I was like 21, 22. You know what I'm saying? My pops gave me his first set of golf clubs he had.
And I was golfing as a jet.
I ain't never touched no golf clubs or no shit like that. My daughter could have golfed. What's fucked up? Like the first time she even swung a golf club, it was beautiful. And you know, her mama never put her in more sports like we was trying to do. But she was good at that shit
Is it made
naturally.
by EA? It ain't saying if it's made by EA or not. It's just saying undisputed.
I don't think it is because that shit look weak as fuck.
That shit show
Yeah, I
look
don't think it's EA.
garbage. Is. Oh my god, who buying this? I'm gonna be
I'd
mad
rather
as
go get
ever.
UFC 5.
I'm definitely
I
getting
got I
UFC
got
five.
I got that already.
Yeah, or you got four?
Nah, five.
You sure? I think I got the new one too. I don't know which one it is.
Yeah. I told you Nehemiah dropped the PlayStation over
Man, you ain't got UFC five. Shut up. It's
there.
four.
Is it four? If it's
Yeah.
out, it's five. I
It's
swear
nah,
it's five
nigga.
because
Five don't come out till October 24th.
okay.
No, no,
I was
no,
gonna
no,
say
no. It's five. My bad.
all right,
October
there you go. I was
24th,
gonna say,
2023.
I swear Nehemiah was like, you want to get this work the other day in UFC five.
They done made so many UFCs. I done lost count. I buy every one of them. I'm still playing Fight Night back in the day. You know that.
That's the best one. You talking about the
Fight
Roy
night round
Jones.
two.
Let me see. Let me log in and see which one it is.
It's Roy
Round
Jones.
round two that was on PS2.
Nah, it was on PS. The one that he talking about was on PS3.
I think round two might have been Muhammad Ali on the front.
I remember that cover. I remember the Holy Evander Holyfield cover.
Fight Night Champion.
Who's that? Roy Jones, right?
Nope, it's look like it might be Roy, but it look like yeah, Roy on it. No,
On the
that's the
cover with a
Bishop
hood
character.
with a hoodie on.
That's the Bishop character. Remember they got you playing Bishop, the fake Rocky story?
I never played the story mode.
Yeah, that's who on the fake cover.
I think I know what you're talking. I think I know what you're talking about though. Still,
It ain't the best one, but it's the second to best one. I think Fight Night 2 or something is the best one.
that's what Livy was just saying.
But
Man,
yeah.
I meant to bring cash. What the fuck?
Damn, you left Cash? You bogus. How you gonna
Yeah.
tell him you finna get even just hop in the whip
Well,
and roll
no,
out
no, no.
on him?
I went back because I had to go back and hit press play.
Man, you rolled out on Cash, cuz. Relax.
He wasn't trying to do shit.
Hey, hey, Bimpy.
What up?
All right, so listen, man. A nigga went and secretly told everything on you.
Who?
Everything real and fake. Nothing. This is just fantasy.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Time out. Bill.
what up?
Whatever you do,
Look,
don't
look,
ask.
hey, this nigga said who?
Don't ask him who told on you, because it's just gonna
Don't ask.
sidetrack everything.
Look, he got to coming up with
Don't ask who the alleged person could be. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
But
all
no,
bullshit.
this just was some, you know what I'm saying,
hypothetical.
bullshit. Yeah, hypothetical.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of. You know what I'm saying? Nigga did some secret bullshit. He was a rider, you know what I'm saying? Though, you know what I mean? But every time he low key got caught for some bullshit, he went in there and just was just trying to say anything about everything to whatever, real stuff, fake stuff, the truth, putting everything on you. You know what I'm saying? All right, boom. 3 years later, police come swoop you.
That nigga Woody the police.
then
Serious.
this nigga go to trial. Can he rebut that? Can he rebuttal that snitching?
Nope, because whether you telling the truth or you lying, you still telling real events. Whether you
Still
tell,
snitching.
whether you telling if it happened or not, you still telling real events. You just pinning it on different people. He wild for that.
He wow.
I
So if it
mean,
was a Woody in the crew,
that's fucked up.
no, I'm just talking shit. Let me quit playing. But yeah, that shit crazy. But I'm saying I'm gonna speak for the people that might not believe that way. They
I
might
mean,
believe
like,
that he can rebuttal that and the way he doing it and coming back and the
like the
way it feel like he protecting Thug and whatever interest he got now. Do you feel like what he did is still snitching? Because he didn't ever get on stand, and now he on stand. He's saying all that shit he was saying was bullshit. So is it still snitching?
What fuck Stan got to do with this, huh? Who said
Yeah,
anything
that's
about Stan?
I could kind of see how he trying to play the little crazy role, like he don't know nothing and shit like that. But nigga, you still telling shit that they wouldn't even know if it wasn't for you in the first place.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know what the motherfuckers knew and didn't know.
that nigga the star witness.
You should not be in there talking to them people. It is a setup, my nigga. Every time, every way.
What is he trying to do? Get like a mistrial or some shit?
Shit, I don't know.
I don't know. I can't.
But
I ain't never been in the mind state of a snitch to be able to break down exactly what he's trying to do. But I know it ain't working. I hope.
No,
I hope.
I'm saying like far as
do
playing slow and all that shit, like he don't
so
know
so
what's going on.
that's a good question. Do you feel as if you was a juror, do you feel what he's doing is helping or hurting Thug?
If I was a juror on this case,
I would say.
I
See,
don't know.
we already deadlocked at three people.
What you mean?
It's only three of us, and we already deadlocked. Because he say it's hurting, I say it's helping, and you say I
Hold
don't
on.
know.
I'll be fine if I have my ID.
So it's already you got to take everything that man's saying, whether you want to believe it or not, with a grain of salt.
Yep.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Sorry, just taking up for shopping.
Oh, we shopping beach. We on
Hold on,
window
Bob.
shop.
Can I have this? Can I have this sticker? I need stickers for my desk, man. All the time. All the time. Thank you.
Of course.
Can I ask you a question? Uh, if somebody makes a statement to the police
Yeah,
and
you
tell,
stupid as fuck.
I'm just getting another opinion. If someone makes a statement to the police and they told on you for something you did wrong, and you got in trouble for it, but later on they went back and they rebutted their statement. Now you're still in trouble, but they went back on their statement and said something different. Would you forgive them?
Was
It's
there
already
legal
too late.
repercussions?
Yeah, there's legal repercussions.
Okay,
Yeah.
honestly, I forgive them for my own soul, but not forget what they did, and I would not trust them ever again or want them in my life.
See?
See, I'm like, the forgiveness is for my own sake.
Yeah. You're gonna forget. You're gonna take that pressure off yourself, but you would never have them in your life ever again.
Exactly. Because I'm like, that is horrible, and I'm just so incredibly angry, but I know for my own peace of mind, now I'm never forgetting. And
Yeah.
I'm never trusting them ever again. But just for my own peace.
Yeah, me and you agree.
But would you be glad that they went back and agreed that they was just lying
Stuff
on
like
you?
that is
You
horrendous.
put it to you gave her an
We're all
easy
gray,
way
right?
out. That
You
was
can't let
that was
people
too
have
easy of a
control of
way
your
out.
life, but you can still be angry.
Yeah, I probably would be pretty angry myself. I
Yeah,
don't
see,
blame you.
you gave her the easy way out. That wasn't the way it went.
Whatever reaction would be, I can't disagree with it, honestly.
My friend
You
doesn't understand that I have to translate some of the
I do too.
colloquialism.
Yes, I do. You should have made her. You should have made her a juror. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're crazy. If you were a jury on such a trial, would that change your mind?
See, I've never even been to jury duty, so I don't know. The
Ooh.
one time they tried to get me to jury duty, I said, I can't make it. So,
I just go in there and say something racist and then let me get. No, I'm just joking.
No, you're not.
Y'all got any all blacks?
I think the only ones we got are these two.
Yeah,
But, okay, I
that's
get
what
you.
it is.
But let's see. I'm going to make sure I got all the right products for you real quick.
Thank you.
We got that caviar peanut butter cherry pie moon dust, which great choices were made, and an 8 today. And it looks like it tests at 20.93. And then we're going to have that head cracker, fan favorite today. And that's going to be an 8, and it looks like it is testing at 34.83. And then, oh, you have great choices over here. The V8 Venom pre-roll pack, and that's going to be the 7-pack 8 today. And then last but not least, we've got that Dog Walker Cinnamon Sundae for you, and that's the 5-pack 2.25 gram.
Now, the only thing I would ask you is that first one, that caviar. What's that testing at again?
It doesn't, yeah, no worries. So that is testing at, it's a little bit on the lower side, 20.93. Did you still want to do it?
Let me see that.
No,
So I can't let you hold, but I can definitely let you see.
this is Vegas. How come you can't?
Let me see. No, I'm gonna see a sticker.
Illinois compliance is sitting on that.
Yeah, you're reading that wrong. That's all.
Oh,
No, it's not your fault because it's separated. It's the C and the A. And
there you go.
so yeah, no, you're reading the right thing because that's the flour, but then there's the other 19% of the infused,
There we go. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now, go back and tell your boss that
Yep, a $5
you know a
one.
little bit
Doing
more.
that still.
I got you. For the $5 one, that Big Farm Fish Newton, and then we're gonna have that 93 Boys Jealousy Thin Mints for you. Or we changed it. That's gonna be the ice cream cake, I believe.
Whatever. Works for me.
See, they switched it up on me. I finally got the strain learned and everything. But let me
You know what I'm saying?
just get that discounted, and then we should be good to go.
She
Absolutely.
must she see you all the time.
Just a discount for a penny pre-roll.
What'd you say, bro?
She see you all the time.
Nah, man.
Okay.
I just put on the order that it was kodas, and you know,
No man,
the,
you out there in the Ville, they know of me, but you know I don't got no decrees out there yet.
oh man, hey, it works. Name rings bell. You didn't hear how I got greeted when I came in?
Man, yeah, I know. You don't get greeted. Look, I'm gonna go on stream and go get my goat and show you how a real king get greeted.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
look, man. From Germania to Taj Cuisine, what is that? What it's called?
Yeah, Taj
To
cuisine, Indian
whatever this
cuisine.
place is now. They know when Coda comes through, man.
You know what
They
I'm
just are
saying?
confused. They're just confused on what he looks like sometimes.
Weak. Like
I'm being
Coda,
on.
you cut your hair? Next
I'm being
time, Coda,
honest
you
about
going
being
bald?
married. Ever since
Yeah,
I saw how it worked at
I'm
Germania,
finally
man.
opening my cold presser, my juicer.
Man, Daniel got an ice cream maker the other day.
Who did?
Daniel.
Della.
Wait, so we saved $64.92, and then the total's gonna be $137.38. But making sure we're using those loyalty points today, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey y'all, this boy's violating. He going to buy legal marijuana.
For you?
Boy,
62.
that's crazy. Back in my trap house days,
Did, did you
we couldn't
did,
dare.
did you hear that though?
What?
I mean, did you follow the whole thing?
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. She sound like a robot.
Alrighty. Got those seats in the back. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You have a great day, okay?
See you next time. I sounded like a robot. You said?
No, Sheeta.
I forget I got my yard boots on. swapping and shit. Uh, nah, man. You know, I was saying, did you hear the numbers? This is why. I'm telling you, come with me. I can save everybody some money. You feel me? If you let me be your middleman and you make sure you cover my gas and a $20 fee,
Damn.
I'm still saving you.
You saving me shit.
You heard, bro. You heard what I just did for $130, right?
You know what I get for $130?
And about this?
Nah, I get more than that, cuz.
Hell no. About this? Except not as good.
I definitely get way more.
Pause. That's
Pause if
crazy.
need. Pause,
Crazy. You made her a
pause
juror.
insurance.
That's crazy. You made her a juror just because she was white.
Hey, listen, I just put her in the proper perspective that she was sounding like she would have known had a better advantage in.
She was like, "Oh man, this lady was too close to my car. Chill out, big girl." Uh,
She
man,
said, "I've
she
never
was.
been a juror. Don't matter." Yeah.
Yeah, she was one of those. But I could tell that you know she is not just completely oblivious to code. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. She instantly knew what you was talking about.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So I mean, but I think it's plain. I think it's plain to see at least with people that are younger. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody. And
She was younger.
I'm not. Yeah, she was younger. She was probably in her mid 20s.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she just hit
She
30.
sound that's
Maybe
crazy because she sounded older.
she at work. She
Yeah.
trying to
Just the
be.
way she was, just the way she
Plus
was
she
talking, she
talking to
sounded
me.
like a robot. Shit.
She talking to me, so she trying to be super mature and you feel me.
Man, get the fuck out of here. She was.
Come on, man. You see I walked in. Oh girl, like your eyes are so pretty.
Get the fuck out of here. This
You
nigga
ain't
is
hear it,
wild. Nah,
bro.
I
You
didn't.
ain't hear it. Well,
I ain't say you was lying, cuz.
pay
Calm
close
down.
attention. Don't act like you don't go places with me, bro. And these hoes don't be at me. Don't do that. They be like, who? Why you be with this coded nigga all the time? If you gotta open my shit. Nah, for real though. I'm talking shit.
What you
But
say?
damn, no, I said I was talking shit. But no, man, I don't think I just don't think that it's it ain't no special thing to not tell on somebody. I think that shit. I don't think it's even a black thing, a gang thing. I think that shit go back to just human nature. Nobody ever
Yeah.
said anything good about a stool pigeon. You feel me? But they snitches get stitches ain't no new shit. So I man, it don't take no special education to know that you're not supposed to be telling on motherfuckers out
That
here.
snitches get stitches.
It just don't. Everybody knows that already. You learn that shit in elementary school. You're supposed to learn it in the aspect of like when you go tell on somebody, you get in trouble too. You know what I'm saying? You should have
Yeah.
learned that shit at home.
You definitely learned that shit in football.
Oh, you definitely learned that shit in football. Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Everybody
my
get in
kids,
trouble together in football.
I'm talking about personally too, and snitching when they come to, hey, coach, he got by, take off.
You know what I'm
If I
saying?
ain't, if I ain't see it, what the hell you telling on your teammate for?
All y'all running.
Goddamn snitch. And it's
think
crazy.
I'm
My
starting.
kids even train my 5-year-old. He be like, I'm not snitching, boy. 6-year-old, sorry, he's 6 now.
And I'm not even against you telling. Like I want my kids to tell on each other. You feel me? I
That's what
just
I be
think that
telling them. Tell it to me, I ain't snitching, son.
no, it might be. But I'm
It still
saying you
is,
still.
yeah, it is. But I'm
I,
still trying to, I'm
I'm
trying
not.
to, I'm trying to, I'm trying to be the investigator.
But you can discern. You can
You
discern
gotta,
whether or not
Hold
you
on, I
should be
lost my
telling.
earpiece.
You can discern whether or not you should be telling. There's a lot of times where you're telling just so you can get your way. That ain't you know what I'm saying? That ain't you shouldn't be telling on your sibling to get your way. But you
Nah,
might
not
have
to
to
get
tell
your
on
way.
your sibling to keep them safe. You might have to tell on somebody else to keep them safe. If you ain't no criminal and you ain't gang, then a lot of this shit really becomes a moral decision that you have to make on your own based on the circumstances. You know what I'm saying?
You in the way, shawty.
If you're a straight up civilian and somebody rob you, of course you're gonna make statements to the police.
And you ain't supposed
Of
to be doing that shit in front of Granny now.
you know what I'm saying? So, but
Of
if
course they
you
gonna tell.
but if you in the game, you know what I'm saying? If you in the game and something happened to you
You
and
just
you go
trying to
to the
get out of
police,
trouble.
yeah, you
Oh
that
yeah.
well that's the worst. If you I was just saying something unrelated happened to you.
Man, that's what happened around here, bro. It be one nigga that they send around here, set up 30, 40 niggas, bro. And they'll just do it. They just used to do a yearly sweep.
Well,
Consolidate that one nigga. He went out there a couple times. You know what I'm saying? I can use their name, but I ain't gonna say their names today. But and go out there and set up 40 niggas literally in this little bitty ass town.
then you're the lowest kind of piece of shit there is. The only thing beneath you is child pedophile, rapist type killer motherfucker is about the only thing beneath somebody that'll tell on somebody else to get themselves out of trouble. Telling on somebody else to get yourself out of trouble
Crazy work.
is it's so low though. I don't even know how you can look yourself in the eye anymore because like you don't deserve whatever you get after that. That belongs to somebody else now. That ain't yours. You stole everything after that. Everything you have after that is stolen property. Every moment you have in life is stolen. That's somebody else's life you live in now. And what's crazy is once you do that, you stuck doing it the rest of your life now. Because you just
Yeah,
gonna
and
do it again. It's like a bitch to get divorced. Once she cool with getting divorced, ain't nothing stopping her from doing it again.
that's crazy work.
You know what I'm saying? You got that weakness in you already. I remember somebody was talking about how people don't stay together no more like they used to, and that kind of thing. I did
Hmm.
a I did a pod series one time on true love, right? I was talking to old couples that made it. And one of the main things I would ask is like, what's the secret? And they all said the same shit. Ain't no secret. You just stay.
Yeah.
Divorce was never an option for us. Whatever was happening, we was finna stay through that shit.
I
And
hate you for now, but I loved you already enough to love you later.
shit, I don't think they a lot of these people never went into those situations because they had that mind state from the beginning. I don't think
Yeah,
they end up.
Papa and them was pimps too, so they was, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't playing back then. But you better relax, bitch. I make the motherfucking bread. I make the motherfucking pudding.
Shit, that's not how my grandparents was. My grandparents, there was real synergy. You know what I'm saying? My
Man, yeah.
granddad was hard working, and my grandma was a great homemaker. You know what I'm saying? She was putting the food on. She was gonna have the meals ready on time. She took care of the kids,
Exactly.
so they had that synergy. You feel me? They didn't have to have those issues.
What
When
I
you get
just said in a nutshell. Pawpaw ran the roost.
nah,
And
it wasn't even. I don't. No.
she she
It's
she
not,
followed. He led.
bro. But that's not really true.
That is true.
That's not really true.
Otherwise, it don't work.
Nah, that's not. There was no following lead. It was more like I do what I'm doing, and you do what you're doing, and everything should get done. That's what it is. It's a mutual respect that the other person finna handle their business. The shit fall apart when one of the motherfuckers don't handle their business, and when the motherfucker don't handle their business, and that shit comes to the table, that's where the shit fall apart at. Accountability and trust and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if my grandfather messed around or not, you know what I'm saying, on my grandma. But I do know there'd be no way for her to find out if he was, if she was minding her fucking kids in the house like she's supposed to. And I believe that's what she did.
Just like ain't no way to know if she cheated on him or not.
He busy
Because if
doing
he
minding his business,
because if
working.
he was because if he was busy working and minding his and keeping that food on the table and everything like he should.
If everybody just busy doing their business, ain't nobody even got no time to cheat. That shit honoring and having respect for the union and shit is some of the shit that be lost. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out here be putting that shit on the line like it don't mean something. I don't think enough people like, because people like, people, you probably guilty of this. I know I'm guilty of it. I never been really lonely. You feel me? Not that I get lonely, but I never even been single for a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? So that misery of looking for somebody that some people feel or whatever, I don't know what that's like. And maybe if I knew what that was like, I might, I
You said
might
you don't know
prefer
what was like?
being lonely.
Oh, you
Not,
said
not,
misery.
no. I'm saying just not having somebody. You feel me? Because that's other people's misery. I see that. Like I know single people who love being single, but they're not single people who don't have options. Single people with options love being single, but single people without options typically are very unhappy and are looking for somebody and tumbling through failures. So the fact that
Fuck
I've
that.
never
I'm looking for $1 million.
the fact that I've never been in that situation probably changes how I view
You single,
relationships.
Ben?
As a Pringle.
Pringle ain't single. It's a lot of them things in the can.
Yeah, they stacked up.
Them things. Do you eat them all out the can at once? Pause.
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 Damn it.
Pause.
Hey,
Fuck that.
hey, and look, and if you use your pauses for your pause insurance, then you get to use your pause insurance when you forget. You know what I'm saying? You got to have pause insurance.
Dude.
But no, who eat one Pringle at a time?
Shit.
At a
I ain't
time,
never heard of
like
nobody not.
I
I
eat,
never.
yeah, you be munching 7, 8 Pringles at a time.
God, what?
Nigga eat
Calm
10
down.
Pringles at a time and shit.
Yeah, I'm 10 Pringles down.
Cartoon munching face ass.
Yeah, no, I don't eat no 10, but I don't eat just one. I definitely eat two, three Pringles at the same time.
I don't even like Pringles to be honest. That
I
shit
don't
weak.
either, but when I do, I do.
Pringles a weak ass chip. Maybe they think they fooling.
It's just a healthier thing. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
That can't be healthier. That's
It's a little
composite.
bit.
That's like press board.
It's a little
That's
bit
ultra
healthier.
processed. Hell no, that's over processed.
It's a,
It ain't even
then
no slice. It ain't even no slice. That's some shit they done turned into a paste and shaped. At least with Lay's, it's actually a slice off the potato. But if I gotta eat a potato chip, I usually have corn chips, man, not potato chips. But we get kettle chips if we have to. Miss Vickers and shit.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Unless you getting them, I used to get hot chips. What you mean?
Hot chips,
Yeah,
like red hot riblets.
yeah, all that.
Yeah, I don't believe them is real either. Right? How they get the ripples in them motherfuckers?
By cutting the potato to the ripple shot like that
You think that's like a little like a wet like one of them knives with the
with the ripple cuts.
man? Then I don't know. I don't believe. I don't think them shits look too consistent to me to actually be slices.
Nah, don't use red hot ripples. One of them other probably Lay's.
Even Ruffles, Lay's, I know is a potato chip slice. It's a thin ass one, but I think that's actually a slice. But
So one bag is a slice.
not one chip. I don't know. I know none of that shit is good for you. You shouldn't be eating none of that shit. French fries, potato chips, red meat besides lamb. I just read something last night that said that shit. Some 100-year-old dude was talking about what he eats, what kept him alive.
Yeah, that goat. What you mean?
He said his dad was a doctor that lived late into his 90s, and his dad told him make sure you stay away from red meat except for lamb. And he said don't eat no French fries, hamburgers, no shit like that. And you gotta have cinnamon, honey. You name some other shit too that you're supposed to eat all the time.
Inflammation type of shit.
Yeah, the shit we all know now already.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you see a motherfucker talking about honey, you know they ain't talking about that cheap ass
They
honey
ain't,
either.
they ain't talking about that honey pack either.
You gotta get that manuka.
Yeah, she ain't get that honey pack. They ain't talking about the honey pack. Throwing some cinnamon on the honey pack and thinking you straight.
Yeah, dude. They
I got
have.
a
I wish people.
Eisenberg versus Confatech Inc. CO, settlement administrator.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Class member name, Marvier, class ID. This claims for one submit, fill out this section. They saying I'm entitled to
Part
somebody money, but I ain't finna be sending my information to no random motherfucker that send me a
part
form.
of the class action. Just just look up the class action lawsuit, see if it's
Yeah,
real.
I'm cool. Class action these nuts.
Shit, don't miss that money.
Man, I'm missing that money.
So I done signed up for a couple class action suits and forgot about them, and that check showed up right on time. Talking about a year later, 8 months later. There's a Cash App class action going on right now,
Yeah, see, that's different. You didn't say nothing about Cash App.
but you didn't even read and see what the fuck the one you got
Yes, I
is
did.
for.
What I gang? I did. I read it. I told you. Did you hear it? Eisenberg.
That's the attorneys that are in charge of the class action. That ain't telling you what the fucking company that it's against is.
Did she still? All right. My motherfucking comb, cuz. Or my dome, cuz.
What you gonna comb? I thought you said you was cutting it off, homie. Time to go
Come on.
MJ.
No, sorry, Bob. I'm getting the black spray
Well,
and,
damn.
and
You getting
Hans Whiteman
Beijing, cuz?
before I cut
You,
this shit off.
you, you getting Beijing?
I'm getting
Hey.
Beijing, Taiwan, India.
Dashiki.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting what you talking about? I'm getting Japan. I'm getting everything, boy. Am I getting Beijing? Hell yeah, I'm getting.
What you
Goddamn it.
what you one of them niggas with one of them funny shaped heads?
No,
The spins?
my head shape actually perfect. I just like hair. My hair on my head. I don't like to be a fucking slick head ass nigga. No offense to slick head
Pause,
ass niggas.
pause, pause, I think.
I got
Yeah.
pause insurance just in case. That was a pause, so pause.
Your premium might have lapsed on that one.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I do pay my deductible very on time. Every time.
Slick head ass nigga is crazy, bro.
That is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, I got pause insurance for shit like that. Relax.
Whew, you
That
better.
was crazy. Slick head is crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
that's
different.
pause. That's I was hoping to say that's some different pause stuff. That's what. Shout out Mason Cam because I gotta quit watching them niggas, man.
And that shit funny as hell. I don't even look at them niggas and I already know. Every
Man,
clip I've ever seen, I love.
them niggas be having me pause everything.
But these niggas done did Jay Prince worse than Cosby, ain't they?
Oh man, they ain't playing with nobody.
Bro, Jay Prince legacy is ruined.
They ain't playing
first
with
Cameron,
nobody, bro.
first Cameron Mace, little niggas. And then, damn me, you see Whack 100 snitching on him.
Like,
Is that snitching what Whack 100 did?
which part? What he do?
Whack 100 done implicated
Big U
them
and
niggas. Nah, he done implicated Jay Prince in two different rap murders. One, Takeoff, obviously, and two, I can't think of what the dude's name was, but I believe he was a DJ. But they both got killed behind the dice game because what they're saying is Jay Prince in there bring you out there, you check in, and they party with you, and by the end of the night, you're gonna end up on on a dice table, and they got two niggas with janky dice that's gonna shoot with you. And both times, the nigga that I can't remember his name that got killed have realized something funny was going on because they accidentally passed him the dice, the loaded dice. So he got hit. So bam, he gone. They did the same thing. They run in the loaded dice against the Migos and them. And they was kind of fired up about it because something went right. And that's why they say Jay Prince went on to what was he on $1 million worth of game?
yep.
And he went on $1 million worth of game and gave the narrative out, started pushing the narrative that it was about a basketball game. And that the other dude took off on the little short nigga, started putting hands on him. But it wasn't. It was about the dice game, and so was the other death. Both involving
Yeah,
the same dude.
that's some crazy shit. OG Pyru just said Whack 100 ain't really like that.
Like what? Snitching? Yes, he is.
No, no, no. He said he
The
can't
way
come
I
to
see
none of
it.
the functions, none of the. He ain't no real. He ain't no. I don't think he said he ain't no Pyru. So let me not put that out there in the politics. But he said he. Why you think him or Game wasn't out there at the like that thing and all of that? I got to go rewatch it.
Cause
Hey, hey,
them niggas ain't got shit going on in Cali. Them niggas just a bunch of motherfuckers that's famous for no reason. Well, the Wack been in the game for a minute though. He was the game manager, wasn't he?
I was gonna say Wack still the game manager. Wack, Ray J's manager. Wack be doing some shit. Wack got some shit going. Wack got some Pampers with incredible. What's that dude named Nick Cannon? Wack middleman a lot of shit. Yo, Hello?
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Me neither. I think Kev got kicked. Hey,
Hello.
hello.
Yeah, man. What happened?
You
What
sound
happened?
like a
What?
you sound like a nigga that just got knocked out and didn't know they got knocked out.
No, I'm just back. I'm back home.
I know
I
this
had to
the
switch.
stream.
I had to get off that phone.
It kicked the stream. I don't know if it kicked the stream though.
Nah, the stream is on a different device. What you mean? I didn't kick no stream. I
It
just
kicked
hung.
something.
I just hung up my phone. I answered the other line, and it took me time to unlock my computer and join. It didn't kick shit. I watched you and him both fall out the stream and go back in because the stream is on the other computer. It ain't like the stream was on my phone. You know
Uh,
what I'm saying?
it sounded like it kicked. Everything went dark 30.
Oh man. Anyway, though, I'm glad we got to talk about this. Though I feel so much better knowing that at least at least Coda know that you can't be down there making statements because you could accidentally get somebody in some trouble. It's like oh girl that
Coda knows. I'm gonna
co-
start a show
hey,
saying
that's a
Coda
t-shirt.
knows.
That's a
You know
t-shirt.
what I'm
That's a
saying?
t-shirt.
You know what I'm saying? Oh
I like
God.
that one. But it's like oh girl who called the police and got shot over taking the pot of boiling water off the stove that they told her to take off the stove.
Man, facts. The Massey lady,
Yeah,
Sandra,
Sonya Massey.
Sonya Massey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead and say Sandra Bland
Let's
too.
get her. Let's get her name out there. Sandra Bland too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Stop pretending like police don't murder black people when y'all go dealing with them. And this ain't got nothing to do with all police are bad or anything like that. I'm just saying it's the system. It is not designed to help you. That is not what policing is about.
That ain't what they made it for.
Not
That ain't what it was even created for.
It is law enforcement. Like get that. It is law enforcement. It ain't got that don't sound like safety. Do it.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? If you think there is a prowler in your backyard, call your neighbor. You hear me? Call
Hey,
your neighbor.
facts though, cause you know what I'm saying. Me and my neighbor definitely be looking out for each other. Like, you know what I mean, like a couple years ago, somebody, this little I found out it was an autistic kid though, but he was hanging out on the side of my house because he seen my trampoline,
Right.
and
Would
he
have
was
instantly put the beats to his little ass. No, I'm just
hey,
playing.
what
I'm
was
just
finna
playing. I'm
put
just playing.
nah for real though. He was finna get more than the beach put on him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, so by the time he see him, he like, hey, woo, woo, woo. He called me. You know what I'm saying? He yell at the little dude. Little dude take off. You know what I mean? I get out the house in enough time to hit the block, and some lady was walking her dog, and she told me, you know what I'm saying, where he lived. You know what I mean? But it was a little autistic kid. That was my second time catching him because my camera caught him one time looking over there at my trampoline and taking off running. But he a big autistic kid, so I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I mean? So, but you know, when I
Nigga,
came,
it's, nigga, it's
yeah,
12-year-olds that look 30, nigga. I know what you talking about.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know and that was probably like 3 weeks before he came back and tried to get on the trampoline. He seen that trampoline, boy, he wanted to get on that trampoline. And then I came up to him and found out, talked to his grandma and everything. I told him, yeah, just come ask, come knock on my door and ask. You can come get on the trampoline anytime you want. But before that, he almost got boomed.
to boom his ass on camera like Bobby Smurda said, huh?
Man, what? Oh man, bring your old ass outside.
I'm weak how everybody just now
Hey,
figuring out that Young
so
Thug man was the ones that shot up Rich Homie Quan, daddy
oh
shit,
man, ain't nobody
allegedly.
just figuring
No,
that out.
everybody knew that. That's why he.
Nah,
That's why I was saying that.
the internet act like they don't know.
Look, man, one time I'm coming out my dad's house and there's a big ass nigga sitting in the front seat of his car going through his shit. And just like y'all, I'm thinking first thing I see I can yeah, but I'm walking out of my mom's house to the car. I got nothing on me. And I'm seeing like this is a big nigga, bruh. And I'm like, damn. So I'm thinking I'm still gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to still put hands on this nigga. Like
Try.
whatever's going on. Dude, why is a handicapped kid from next door that they had these two twin brothers that lived next door that were both developmentally disabled and whatever trust they had built for them. I think there actually was three of them, and they had a trust, so they had caretakers and everything 24/7. They had just lost track of them, and dude got outside and came over and got in the car. But you know what I'm saying? Like he barely is communicative. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even and when he ain't even like 10 years old in his 30s or 40s, however old he was. He was like five, really, really developmentally disabled. But yeah, but same situation. I could have accidentally, you know what I'm saying, or took off or shot somebody's handicapped child. That's why that can't really be your first instinct.
First instinct, yeah.
You got to consider where you're at and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? If I had thought about it, I remember my parents had gone through some shit with the city about whether or not those guys were going to be able to live next door to them because they basically had to turn the house into some kind of not Habitat for Humanity shit, but something similar to that. So it took some votes and some things to go on. So I didn't think about it at the time, but I remembered that they was going through that, and I hadn't been out there in a while. But yeah, so yeah, we can't be thinking violence first, especially not with other black folks. But now, if you in the city and this should occur, you know what I'm saying, and it's a stranger, be wary. You feel me? But there's certain places you don't got to think. You know what I'm saying? Be aware where you're at. You feel me? Be aware where you're at.
Shit, police should be the most aware of where they at. They don't do shit but patrol the area all day.
Yeah, but you got to remember what the police. This is why the responsibility is never going to be on the police. I've never understood why people even talk about reform the police or anything like that because the responsibility is not on the police. They're doing exactly what they are trained to do. You see, after all these things happen, they just happen again. Nothing ever changes. I like when Rodney King happened. I can remember the impact of that as a child and how crazy it seemed that people were mad about it because it was so normal to hear about niggas getting beat up by the police. It was so normal to us. But once that shit was on the news and liberal white folks seen it, it's just like what happened when Emmett Till's mama made sure the people in Europe seen him. Pressure on the United States, on the government. But the government's so professional at acting like they're gonna do something to relieve the pressure or doing the little fake shit to relieve the pressure that people just can't keep the pressure up long enough. You know what I'm saying? Like Black Lives Matter. I assume Black Lives Matter started off as something good, but soon as the papers start coming in, the shit get corrupted.
Mm-hmm.
So there ain't never been a time really where the police made the proper changes and shit like that because they've never really had to because the pressure never keep up past them doing something like look at Ferguson. In Ferguson, they swapped out the police department, hired a bunch of black police, and pretend like that's supposed to solve the problem. It don't matter what color the police is, man. Them niggas that joined the police force is licking sweat off masses glass And they're in a situation where they have to do that to feed their families now. It ain't no different than any other job. Most of us go out, we get a job, and we start living our lives based on the money that we getting paid from that job. It's called lifestyle creep, right? And then you got that pressure on you about the job, and you can't quit that job because you have to give up your lifestyle. So it wouldn't matter if you're a police, a
Or
school
lower it.
teacher, any it wouldn't matter if you're a priest or whatever you are, you got that pressure on you. Maybe not a priest because they don't really get paid, but you got that pressure on you to keep up, keep doing what you're doing. So if don't other no other opportunity come, you finna lock niggas up. If that's your job, you finna lock niggas up, and you gonna brainwash yourself into thinking you helping your community. You know what I'm saying? And the truth of the matter is, the community could police itself if it was allowed
To a certain extent.
to an extreme extent. I grew up in a neighborhood where people did not call the police, where it was dealt with the people who were in charge of the neighborhood. Things got talked about. Everybody knew everybody. People knew people's phone numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it was a real community at that time.
When I say to a certain extent, I mean like if somebody kills somebody, then what? You gonna talk about it?
Depends how it happened. If you're a real community, you got to go get. If he was wrong for that, you got to go get him. If he wasn't wrong for that, like if
So what
somebody
you got to
buck
go do?
nah,
You got to go getting
if
and
somebody buck
lynching.
up nah, if somebody buck up and kill the community bully, everybody just keep their mouth shut. We ain't want that nigga here no way. He was fucking shit up. He fucking up the motion. Everybody just shut the fuck up.
You stupid.
Man, this shit is how it used to go. This shit was the normal way of doing things. And if a motherfucker did something and he was wrong, then the neighborhood would get together and turn his bitch ass in. There would be a vote. Niggas would decide what to do. There might even be a situation where the community says, we ain't gonna turn you in, but you can't stay here no more. You got to get the fuck up out of here.
Turn you into who? It got to be an
The
IC.
police. The
Exactly. So it's still
community
the
can,
police.
yes, the community can turn you into the police. If you molest a child, the community is whooping your ass and turning you into the police. But the police ain't coming there. The police ain't gonna come in and run everything. The community finna run everything and tell the police this is who did it. The community is gonna have the story. The two, three people gonna talk to the police gonna be the people in charge and involved. Everybody else gonna shut the fuck up. And they're gonna take that pedophile nigga to jail and get him the fuck up out the community.
Get that nigga the chair.
Get that nigga the chair, the gas chamber, the rope, all that shit. They can do whatever they want with that nigga. He's no longer a part of the community.
Put the chair inside the gas chamber. Get him up out of here and give him a
I
lethal
don't listen
injection.
though.
Yeah,
I just listen though. I just don't like how you keep calling it the community.
bro, you know what I'm talking about. Slow down, cuz.
We just call it the. You can't even call it the neighborhood. That's crazy.
It's the set, nigga.
That's crazy.
It's fucked up because all that shit that all these other places adopt from Cali, they don't adopt
About
that, huh?
what? Which part?
Adopt the community, nigga.
Let me get please. Yes, ma'am.
You
Yeah,
know
they
what I'm
do good
saying?
adopt the community.
They do not run the community like Sets is run in LA, bro. No, where do they do
And
that at
sets
around
and
here?
sets in
But
LA don't even run the sets in LA
you do
like
not
it's
you do
running
not
sets in LA.
you do not go to the 60s, bro, and expect to not be spotted in one area and niggas everywhere else know where you at when you a stranger. The community is on watch, homie.
It used to. Thank you. See you later.
I don't
It
know
used to be like that.
what they do anymore. It used to be, see, where I was at is Strawberry Manor, one way in, one way out. There's really other ways out, but you don't want to go out those ways anyway. So that's how it was. You couldn't you
Mm-hmm.
like nigga, you got spotted. We was being bad, nigga, bad news beat us home. You know what I'm saying? By the time we get back to the spot, somebody already done called and told on us that we was up there breaking bottles or whatever dumbass shit I was doing.
Yeah, that's basically was the same. You know what I mean? It was the community. The product in your community.
So I'm not saying you never need the police. I'm just saying like you know when you need the police.
Yeah, you don't need police to handle civilian shit.
You don't need police riding through all the fucking time. Why are you here if nobody called you? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I feel that too. Because you already know, I walked up on the police sitting down the street from my crib. What are you doing here? I make sure my
And if
street. It's
yeah,
so funny because I
and
was
who
saying that
paid?
same shit to him. I
Nobody
told him
called you.
I make sure my shit. You know, I make sure my street's safe. No problems around here. Nobody do nothing around here. Ain't no nothing. And don't start making it crime around here. Because when you come around here, you start pulling people over for stuff. Now you making it like my neighbor. No, you're lowering the
You
value of
making
my
it hot,
neighborhood.
bro.
Get the fuck out of
You lowering
here.
the man. That's deep as fuck. You lowering the value of my neighborhood.
Get your motherfucking ass up out of here.
Yeah, and the crazy part is all that patrolling they doing, all that gasoline they burning, all that pollution they putting in the air, ruining the nigga. You paying for that? That's tax money paying for all that.
Exactly.
You motherfuckers need to be like the fucking fire station. Sit your bitch ass up at that motherfucker until the bell ring. If the bell don't ring, your ass shouldn't be burning no fucking gas.
Facts though.
You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
They can minimize the patrol or maybe put niggas out walking. That's what y'all can do. Have a couple
That's what.
motherfucker walk the block.
Yeah. Grab that bike. Get out there on that bike. Get out there on some go karts.
I don't want them on no fucking go karts. That shit costs money. Walk,
I'm weak.
walk, nigga. That's it. We buying boots for our police. We ain't buying y'all no more cars to be running people over and causing accidents and just be driving around town talking on your fucking cell phone all day. That shit weak, homie, and it's normal.
Trackside for mayor.
Oh, don't do that. Don't start digging into my past and it's over with.
Shit, that man. Listen, after Trump get in, they can't dig into nobody's past about nothing political no more.
If you white, maybe. That shit don't
Oh
work for niggas.
God. What?
You see they got the
It might.
JD
It might
Vance
on the
dude.
lower level, bro. We look. I'll talk about this off stream.
Yeah, but still, man, oh, that should be frustrating to me. Yeah, I really be mad that that shit like what happened when old girl happened. That should be deep in my soul bothering me.
That's crazy. I seen that. I didn't
I be
see the
so
video.
scared,
And
my
you know that
nigga.
shit happened 45 minutes away from here.
Bro, you know how scared I be that somebody finna do some shit like that to my mom.
Like, yeah, that's crazy.
But like what I couldn't even understand, like I couldn't even comprehend how to respond, how to react. I know I'm not gonna be right. I feel y'all. You know what I'm saying? But it's something like that just crazy. So it's just man, they be doing you see, remember when they pulled that old black man over damn near to his house? He might have been a judge or something and ended up shooting him.
Maybe that's a whole rabbit hole.
Yeah, it was a
That's
while.
what's so
Bruh,
crazy about it. It shouldn't be, but that's a whole rabbit hole.
be so scared for my fucking folks now that they old, man. I'm so glad they in a place where everybody know them and they know everybody and they ain't dealing with these fucking wild ass racist police out here in the Midwest no more.
That's crazy. Don't just put it on us in the Midwest because
I
they
mean,
everywhere.
it's more than just the Midwest, but the Midwest is the place where I personally see it, and it's the biggest stories. Like, think about it, all the way up to Duda, Minnesota. You know what the fuck went on
I'm
here?
definitely not denying none of that because right outside of where I stay at is used to be sundown town. So I'm definitely not denying that at
Yeah,
all.
we only about a 45-minute drive from a place called Old Slave Town.
You know what I'm saying? So,
There's all kind of
nah.
little racist towns on them southern Illinois back roads. So man, and and it's messed up because I really have an appreciation for how much cultural change America has taken on. You know, I do. I like that the younger generations aren't very racist. At
You
least,
gotta you gotta give some credit to the black community out here that's slanging, you know what I'm saying, black wiener to the white lady, and you know what I'm saying, causing the Mexicans out there. I'm just talking shit. Go ahead.
No, no, I mean there's reality to that. There's some reality to that because of the population change, but we make a very minimal. It's like any other
Yeah,
multiple.
we what, like
We're such
15%,
nah 13, 12, 5,
13?
13 or something. We're such a small number, and that's counting all the mixed ones. But we're such a small number.
That's counting all the mixed ones that say they black.
Nah, they don't get to say it, bro. Don't come
Yes,
on
they
now.
do, cause they put
They, but that
they
ain't. But
put my
that's not
they put
my
my
nigga.
kid down. They put Turk down as white when he was born.
Listen, that's not how it works, bro. That's not how statistics work. And that's not how so they don't actually count the people, right? You know that.
Yeah,
They
I
don't
know.
they don't need to know. They can there's a margin of error that's so small once you have enough of a sample size that you're not going to miss by more than a few hundred or a few thousand people in this case since it's a large amount because you only have to get it right in a handful of these major cities and you know exactly based on how statistics and the magic number and how that math works exactly what it is and when they saying whatever percentage, trust me, the reason I know it's the mixed ones too is because it's going to be based off of not just how many adults of us there are, but it's going to be also how what our population growth has been over time. So that measure of our population growth and how that averages out is what's going to determine. So I'm sure they might even be splitting the mixed kids. You get a half point black, you get a half point white, but it doesn't change the percentage that we make up in this country. And we will, you see the Mexicans passed up, or do I have to say Hispanic or Latin? I don't know what they categorize it as, but they passed up the white folks, right?
Where
Didn't
in America?
in America, didn't the Hispanic population pass up the white population?
I didn't see that. I'll have to look that up. I don't think
Yeah,
so. That's
I got you.
I
Let's
have to
get.
see that.
Hello, what can we
I,
get started for you?
I'll share a
Can I get a
screen.
large cold brew, French vanilla, and an extra shot of espresso?
Let's see here.
That's all. 618.
Let's use ChatGPT, right? Mini will probably be faster. Mm, something like that. Oh, I lied. They passed us up is what I must have been.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that never made any
Thank you.
sense when I was saying it. But
Yeah, I'm
I knew
so
they
like,
passed something. I didn't think they passed us, but 19% is crazy.
yeah, they definitely passed us. But
But it was recent when they passed us. I remember they passed somebody. It must have been post pandemic they passed us.
why you think they pandering to the Mexicans and stuff just as much now, or the Hispanic community just as much as the black community? We making up half the community. We making
Yeah,
up half the
look,
country now.
it happened in early 2020s. Man,
Yeah,
because
COVID year.
COVID fucking killed more black folks than anybody. Maybe is that a true statement?
I mean, it could be true in a nutshell, but also people was migrating a lot.
No,
People
no,
was
had the most COVID-19 fatalities. Do I want to not per capita on average, right? Or per capita? What do I say?
a race, motherfucker. I don't know.
N- Uh, what do you call
Ethnic.
it when what do you call it when we working out the murder rate in the smaller cities is higher up on the list? Is
It's per capita.
okay per capita. She'll know what I'm
Capita.
she'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Oh,
goddamn it, she.
hey, older adults are the highest. Black and African communities is number two. Hispanic and Latino communities number three.
Yeah, see? So that ain't no excuse.
What you mean there ain't no excuse? Yeah, we got affected more than them by COVID, and they passed us
Yeah,
up.
by fucking 5 people.
That is not what they said.
Yes, it said. It said
No,
we're
no.
number two, they're number three.
Listen. Black or African American communities. This group experienced a higher per capita death rate compared to some other racial or ethnic groups.
Yeah, like white
And then
people.
it's and then Hispanic, it says Hispanic or Latino communities. This group also
Like,
saw elevated per capita death rates
yep.
influenced by
Thank you.
factors. So not by five.
About 7. Okay.
Um, so the highest per capita fatalities were among older adults, particularly those aged 65 and older. Give me the raw death data on the two racial groups. All right, I don't want to get in the ChatGPT hole because I can do this all day.
So you know it.
154 deaths per 100,000 people in the black community. 100 deaths per 100,000 people, bro. That's 54 more per 100,000. So
Yeah, if you keep going up, 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 and up, becomes a lot of people. But if not, really, that's not.
no, that's 54 per 100,000.
I don't give a fuck how much emphasis you put on 54. That's not that many people.
154 out of 100,000 compared to 100 out of 100,000.
Hmm.
What's the ratio difference in percentages? Can I ask it that? Does that really work? She's gonna do all the math to tell me. 54% higher. That's what I thought it was, but I didn't think you just move the zeros like that. But yeah, that's 54% higher, nigga. What are you talking about? That's not a lot. That's a huge amount more that black people are affected than Latino people. 54% higher death rate. So nah, they that's definitely a high
Bruh,
contributing factor to them passing us in the early 2020s.
bruh. But that's 100 people. To, you know what I'm saying? Per
No,
hundred
bruh,
thousand though.
no. That means if we had 100,000 people, if they had 100,000 people die, we had 154,000 people die.
Exactly.
That's so okay. Let me make it make sense to you.
I
So
know it do
so
make
so
sense.
no
It
no
just
no no
ain't
no
a
no no
ain't
no
a
no
yeah
no
yeah
no
yeah
no
yeah
no
yeah yeah yeah
no.
yeah yeah yeah. How many
We
people? How many
we
people
sell
died
no
total
no
of each
we,
group? Then
no we
give us
sell.
that. How many
I
people died total of each group supposedly?
I just told you
No, you didn't. How many?
154 out of 100,000.
And how many people total? It says how many black people and African people, African Americans supposedly had died, and how many motherfucking Latin Americans or whatever they call.
Now what do you think it is? And so I want to finish my scenario now.
I'm
Okay.
trying to
So
ask
so
Chat.
hold
I'm
on.
trying to
No.
ask Chat
Nah.
GPT.
Nah, hold on. They I'll give you the number right here. So it's on the screen already. We just sold a record, right? And it was you and Bimpy's record. They breaking bread. Bimpy gets 113,000. You get 75,000. Is that cool?
I'm about to say I need 60%.
Is that cool? Bimpy get 113. You get 75,000. That's close enough, right?
Did Baby make the beat?
Nah.
You know what I'm
Bimpy's
saying?
just blacker than you. You
Gotta be.
they thought you was a Mexican. So they gave you 75,000. That's
That I'm,
30
that's
that's $33,000, nigga.
okay. Now, how many people died total?
I just told you. 113,000 black folks and 75,000 Hispanic or Latin folks.
Total out of the whole
Total
fucking
33
COVID.
yeah, 33,000 more black people died than
And so
Hispanic.
that jumped them up past us by 5%.
That's crazy. That's not good. That's not computing to
What
me.
are you talking about? 5%? Why are you starting them at 5%, nigga? They were right behind us. Why
And
do you
now
think?
what?
Why do
Now
you
what's
think
their percentage in
we're
America? Their percentage in America is at what? You said
19?
19%, and our percentage is at what? 13, 14. That's the
I
five
don't
percent.
remember.
If they
Let me
just
scroll
jump
back up. Let
past
me
us in
scroll back
20
up. Hold on.
fucking 20,
13.5. They went up. Okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying that number.
okay, and then
No,
now
no, nigga,
you
no.
saying COVID made
I
them
said it
up that
contributed.
much.
I
All right,
said it
then. So stop
contributed
that.
to it.
So quit pushing
Oh,
that
I
narrative.
no, no, I'm not. What do you mean? I see where you're misunderstanding. How many black people do you think there is total in America, my nigga? This is where you're fucking up. You don't know the total amount of black folks. I think you think there's a lot more of us than
Yes,
there
I do.
actually
This
is.
nigga think it's 1 billion black folks in
Yeah,
America.
that nigga
It
think
is.
there's a
It's
billion of
over
us.
1 million black folks in America.
No,
It's way
billion,
more than
nigga. Of
one
course
million.
there's
Uh,
over.
A billion with a B.
Whoa, whoa,
Uh,
whoa, whoa. Just give me the number that you think there is then. So let's start with this. Let's start. How many people are there in the United States total? Right? Do you know the answer to
you
that?
ask
'Cause-
ChatGPT.
No, I'm asking you so you can understand what
Oh no, that's
13.5%
the
of this
world. I'm
number
tripping.
is.
You you asking me, ain't you?
I'm asking. Yeah, I'm telling you to give me your guess how many black people are in the United States of America. What is your guess at this number?
Man, 13% of fucking what? 7 billion.
No. 7 billion is the world, cuz.
200K.
Marvier, what's your guess?
250K.
Come on, man. You know there's what? There's
I'm
there's 300,000 people in St. Louis. You got to remember we only live in the cities for real. Unless you're down south. That's the only place
it's a
where it's
million.
not
It's a
where we
million people in Atlanta. It's a million niggas in Atlanta by itself.
God damn. So what do you think there is? Total
It's at least three, four
population of
million
the USA.
of
What
the
is
U.S.
how many so there's
I say.
30
I
there's
think. I don't
300
know.
and there's 334 million people in the USA, bro. How many of us are black? 47.9 million.
13% of that.
So when you kill 113,000 of us, nigga, it hurts.
113,000 out of 9 million. That don't hurt.
Out of 49 million. I'm sorry,
Uh,
47.9 million.
and
So
113,000
so hold
died.
on.
I mean,
So
and 75. So what percentage of the people that died is the
that's just
see
remember
that
this
ain't
is
like,
just this is COVID deaths. This is things that they
police
actually
kill more
attribute
people than that, nigga. The fuck?
than COVID. No, they didn't. Are you insane?
Hell
If the
yeah.
if the police killed 113,000 people in a year, bro, that would be
Not in a
we would be
year.
at war, my nigga. Well, this isn't a year. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. And this is the ones that they admit that COVID killed.
And they were saying COVID killed everything at that time too, though.
Do you think it's a whole percentile?
We not registered for school. Who the fuck is this?
Oh man, she is 0.23 0.236%. I guess we could have just asked what are the main factors that we know why the Mexicans passed us. They breed, bro. We used to breed. We stopped breeding. They convinced our women that we wasn't shit somewhere along the lines. And yeah, you think Mexicans are least impacted by divorce rates?
Mm-hmm. Some of it.
They're saying immigration. High birth rate is number one. Immigration is number two. Younger demographics, I don't really know what that means. Economic and social factors, cultural community changes in reporting and identification. People start claiming Hispanic. Immigration is crazy. Yeah, immigration, high birth rates. mm, You should be more proud, man. We got to start having more babies again.
Who do?
Not y'all niggas.
Yeah, see, I got enough.
Yeah, y'all did y'all part. I did my part. But look, how many you know a lot of young people with kids.
They say you gotta have like
Mm,
6 or 7 to 8 kids for your bloodline to continue on, like 50 years from now, even 50 years, and that's just slight.
Does it say anything about male or female offspring? Like how that affects it?
Shit, no, I don't think so. I don't know. They
I'd
were
imagine.
saying they people was having more kids back then, but the world population was lower than it is now, with people having less kids.
See, with dogs, you only can breed a female like 3, 4 times if you really is doing it. Where the male, shit, you can breed him every day, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Female
that's
only.
life. What you mean?
That's why I'm saying. So, if for your bloodline to continue, it's probably more advantageous of you to have sons. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to daughters. Like I got a lot of daughters, so I only have 2 sons to who are going to be able to make a bunch of kids. Where my daughters, they cap out at 2, 3, maybe 4 kids, 5 kids, I guess. But my son can go make 30 kids. So it's like if it take 8 kids for your bloodline to last 50 years,
I forget where we was talking about this shit at. I remember. I don't know if it was in class when I was in class last year or what, but I remember definitely talking about that shit. And they were talking about how it's way how the world how the world could be more populated now with people having less babies versus when motherfuckers was having 7, 8 kids back then.
yeah,
You
that's
gotta go
terrible.
find you some clothes, bro.
That sound like people dying more. Too many people dying young.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. So basically, what you're saying is I should have more kids.
Yep.
If there was a way I could not have to take care of them or pay for them or do nothing with them, I still probably wouldn't do it
That's crazy.
because that ain't what's stopping me. You know what stops me from having kids? They fucking mamas. That's why. That shit ain't what it used to be anyway, though. I really don't know a whole lot of great mothers. I used to know a few great mothers. As I'm thinking about it now, nah. Even some of my cousins ain't shit with their kids. And I love my cousins. But I got one cousin that bought her daughter a BBL.
What the hell?
Like what the fuck is that? Nah, she bought and
Somebody
hey,
got her a
hey,
car for that.
hey, this my big cousin. I love her and she the fucking truth. But she got BBL'd herself and BBL'd her daughter off of insurance money from her husband dying back in the day. After a little bit of time passed, my mama say they look the same. Cause they ain't changed their life. They just got surgery. But
That's crazy.
and I shouldn't be talking so much shit because my cousin is actually a really good mother. That's a questionable decision she made there, but on all other aspects, for the most part, she did a fantastic job, and she's a fantastic woman, business owner, and all that. And she had to go through some shit to get there. But still, I gotta be like, what kind of weird shit is that? Even in Cali with that pressure, still, come on now, that like, come on now. But that's the world, you know what I'm saying? When you live in that world, how many good mothers you know? Young. I'm talking about mothers with kids right now. And I know Marvier know a couple because he be out there dealing with the kids in the community, coaching and shit. So I know there's good moms out there.
I know a lot of good moms, good young moms. Me, yeah, so yeah. I'm in the middle of writing some stuff. Otherwise, I'll be more involved, guys. Sorry.
What you writing about there, buddy?
They're fucking finishing the kids shit.
See, this is yeah. Be involved in that. This is one of those things I would probably be writing it out right now too. But my children are fortunate enough that they got a mother. And to be 100% honest with you, uh, it wasn't always done on time. This type of shit. It took some years of it going wrong before she got that right. And a lot of people would be like, "Well, why didn't you just do it then, nigga?" And and
Facts.
and you would think that, but this is the thing. If I do it, what the fuck is she doing? I think that's a lot of the reason why we don't have as many great moms as there are anymore because the dads is lacking on the leadership aspect of that shit. I try not to make excuses for my baby mama, you know what I'm saying? Or my girl or any of that shit and call it what it is because I can't change who my children's mothers are, so they're going to impact those kids how they're going to impact those kids. That is your mama. You finna inherit a lot of that fuck shit. I be trying to give you some tools to dodge some of it. You feel me? It's the same thing. I'm your daddy. You finna inherit some fuck shit off of me. Your mom's supposed to be able to give you some tools to deal with it. She deal with me, I deal with her. You know what I'm saying? That's how you end up with a real well-rounded individual. But part of that is accountability too. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all ain't accountable to each other in the household, then there's a failure. And then if you in a single mother situation, well, shit, ain't nothing you really can do. Do your best, but also be involved in the community so there can be good men in your child's life that aren't men that are fucking you. He should have coaches and teachers and a pastor in his life. There's other ways to have men in your life besides to bring them into your motherfucking house. And for you single dads like you, Marvie, I don't know what to tell you. That shit is a special circumstance. Good luck.
That's crazy.
Like, that shit too rare, bro. It ain't nothing that really go on a lot. I only know one other person that happened to, and he was a single child. Uh, my one of my OGs in the dog game, Scooter. He grew up. His daddy worked all the time. His dad used to just leave the money on the table for the week and be gone and tell that nigga he had to handle it. And that's how he grew up.
Damn.
And Scooter was a Scooter a man's man. He was a man's man when he was a little kid though.
You feel scared to run for you already broke out the joint, nigga. Might as well run.
Scooter was a don't take no shit type of boy. He ain't take no shit, boy. But he was a self-made. He's a self-made man, so you couldn't tell him shit. So nah, man, I don't know. I don't know. It's rare though. I know that. So you know what I'm saying. When you got that, like all you can do is write your own road. You know what I'm saying? It's impressive to me
Hmm.
because I personally and I know you know what I'm saying you don't got a choice. You feel me? You don't got a choice. But you personally, even with the support you have, you don't lean on your support as heavily as I think I would. You know what I'm saying?
Man, no, I don't. Because you know, you can't
I
fucking.
I mean, you don't have the same level of support either, though.
Mm-mm. And you can't expect nobody to do shit for you either.
No, you can't, especially not how you would do it. But you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm so fortunate to have my parents. Those are the only people I ever had to trust with my kids, and you know what I'm saying? They ain't never let me down.
Yeah, the shit they raised you.
Yeah, but I can't say that about about their mother's parents. You know what I'm saying? It's a different world. And and I accept my responsibility in picking my mother's, but you know what I'm saying? The heart wants what the heart wants, as does the nuts. You feel me? Like it is what it is. So, but it's like if I understood it, I don't think it would go any different because you know the heart wants what it wants, but it's still like it's still a struggle. No matter how you look at that shit, it's a struggle because you be wanting to do shit one way. That's the only advantage you do got, Marvier. What you say, do go. You ain't gotta
Yeah,
do.
ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gotta do no arguing about it.
None
So
of that.
yeah, I can't. I grew up. I used to have to get up in the morning and make my bed. I know now what that put on my mother. You know what I'm saying? Because you know she got to get up with you. She got to get you up.
Hmm.
So
Every morning,
I,
even when she don't got to get up.
but my mom always get up. That's the thing. You got my people from the country, so they, you know what I'm saying? They early rise. So and it's the same thing. My mom always breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Dinner, off the rip. Shit getting made. So I never expected to be able to raise my children exactly like that. But when I was married, I had a very, very, very close thing because my ex-wife at least understood that like what I was doing is what we needed to be doing. Like she understood the plan. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't stick it out, but she understood with the children. We never really had conflict about the children that much. So, but fast forward, other situations, it's like that same pressure of just cooking dinner. If you didn't grow up in a household where motherfuckers cook dinner, you know what I'm saying? If you ate McDonald's every night, that pressure of cooking dinner is a motherfucker.
Yeah,
But the thing about it is, it doesn't change the fact that it's the right thing to do. If you want to stay out of financial trouble, if you want to stay out the doctor's office, you need to eat cooked food. You need to cook at home. You need to go grocery shopping and you need to cook at home. Or you gonna fucking McDonald's yourself into the poorhouse and then your health is gonna start failing and that's gonna affect everything else too. So it's like even though it's pressure, even though it's hard, once you understand it to be the right thing, you have to accept that. You got to take accountability. Because over time you can change that. But if you make excuses for it and you don't accept it over time, it ain't gonna change. It's gonna stay the same. You're gonna keep your monkey ass at McDonald's. Your kids gonna grow up like shit. Their teeth gonna be fucked up. They're gonna pass that same culture on to their kids, and you're gonna lose the culture of cooking if you ever had it in your family. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because there's all boys over here, and I still make them cook.
That shit would hurt otherwise. That shit. Eventually, man, that eating out catch up. Trust me, from someone that's done it. Even if you single, you know what I'm saying. We used to eat on the road twice a day.
Yeah, that shit ain't no joke.
Shit, catch up like a motherfucker. Can I say it catch up like mustard?
It catch up like a mustard.
So shit. That yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll be glad when all the kids is grown though. I know that. It seems so far away though.
It's crazy.
Hey, I hope you have another kid.
What? How you can just wish another kid on me like that? It's
Ain't that
crazy.
crazy?
That's wild as fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, who's younger? Yeah, you got a younger kid than me?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
never
got
mind. Okay, you
Marissa.
straight. You straight. You straight.
Exactly.
You good. I just want to get out of there before you do. That's all.
Marissa gonna go crazy.
She
I have
she
another kid.
yeah, that's right. Cause yeah, I was just yeah.
You
And
know
what's
what I'm saying?
Marissa got to be 4 or 5 now, ain't she?
She
Damn.
5.
Yep. So it
Yeah,
ain't that much sooner.
big start in kindergarten. Ooh,
That's gonna be wild.
yeah, she excited.
She gonna let the teacher teach?
Not probably not, but she'll learn.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how them kids, even them strong personality kids, get up there and fall straight in line, boy. They 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 start washing them brains to please right away.
A week. He said, Massa said,
That should be peer pressure. They immediately start putting you into peer pressure situations. You remember being in preschool or kindergarten?
yep,
What was your first favorite color?
green,
What's your favorite color now?
red.
What happened?
I grew up. Um,
What about you, Bimp? Is your favorite color from when you was in kindergarten the same as it is now? See, I've been trying to figure that shit out. Like what how the fuck you change your favorite color?
the man,
But I watched my
because
daughter do it.
in between that, it was blue. So I don't know. It could be that it's those colors, like that spectrum.
But
You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
I don't think my son has ever changed his favorite color. Where me, I remember my favorite color was yellow when I was in kindergarten. And then after that was purple and then it went to blue. Purple and blue's that spectrum, but I don't know. You I should have been more loyal than that, cuz that's all I'm saying. If you change
It's
your favorite color,
loyalty,
if you change your favorite color, you change up on me.
man. That's crazy.
It was your favorite, nigga, and now you just got some other color now.
It wasn't really your favorite. It's just the one that you favored the most at that point in time because you couldn't pick what you really wanted.
Yeah.
Well, in my case.
I'm glad you can explain it. My memory ain't that fucking clear.
I
I got a crazy memory of
was
being
gonna
in
say
kindergarten though.
I got a
Oh,
crazy memory of I probably was
let me. I
two
don't
or
know.
3 years old,
Listen,
bro.
bro. I don't know how real this is. Let me tell you what happened. So after school, like we'd have kindergarten, right? And it was in a trailer, and this is in Charleston, South Carolina, at Lamb's Elementary. So we would have normal class, and then after school, because depending on what you had with your home situation, you know what I'm saying, you would have to maybe go to this other trailer and sit and wait. And that's what the fuck I had going on. You know what I'm saying? I used to have to wait for my mom to come and get me. And I'm not even joking. I remember this clear as can be. We were sitting in the trailer and there was seats on both sides. So there was an aisle straight down the middle of the trailer, a door at one end at both ends of the trailer. You know how these education trailers from the 80s are built, do you? Like so two guys in uniform holding a little girl by her arms. Each of them had one of her arms, walking her down that aisle, holding her in the air by her arms, and she was sick, and she threw up twice while they were walking her through, but she didn't throw up liquid. She threw up something that looked like a giant cookie, and it shot out of her mouth. And they hurried up like it was abnormally
When
large.
when you
Nigga,
making
what?
a
And it
when you
happened.
making a movie, my
And she,
nigga.
and she stop, man. I'm, I'm telling you, it happened twice. And they walked her all the way through. This is in Charleston, South Carolina. Not just in Charleston though. This is on Charleston Air Force Base, South Carolina.
Back in what, the 80s, huh?
This would have been 1985, I think. No, I'd have been too old. My brother was born in 82, so this would have been in 83, right after my little brother was born, which is one of my earliest memories. I remember my little brother going to see him in the hospital and looking at him through the glass and shit. That might actually be my earliest memory.
My earliest memory is pouring, filling up a dump truck with dirt and pouring it in my mouth, getting under it and pouring it all over my face and in my mouth and
I hope
shit.
somebody beats your dumb ass.
Hey, you can't be talking to young me like that. You gotta fucking
I
relax.
hope your mom, because my mom would have come around the corner and smacked all that dirt smooth the fuck back out of me.
Dude, that shit crazy as hell.
Yeah, I don't know why I remember it so clearly seeing him. But yeah, I guess impactful things stick more. They say,
Hmm.
and I
Especially you
believe
see a
that.
motherfucker spit up a fucking
Well, they they
choking
say
on something.
they say this each time you recall a memory, you're not actually recalling a memory. You're rewriting an incident that you think you remember. And that's why details change throughout the years on memories. But the particular memory I'm telling you, I don't recall it very often, but it's very clear and I'm very sure of it. But there's another memory I have in the second grade that somebody did this drive by. And to this day, I swear I heard the bullet go by my head. And my mom, my dad, and the principal of the school and everything say it didn't happen. And then the excuse they used, they said a truck backfired that morning really loudly. So my imagination been on bullshit from day one. So I don't know. But yeah, I swear I seen that shit. For real. This nigga pouring dirt in his mouth. How old were you? You was probably like 9 or some shit. You-
When? In the
But
80s?
when you poured the dirt in your mouth.
Oh
Funny.
no, he got me fucked up, nigga. I wasn't no nine. Stupid.
Yeah, yeah, I'm calling you slow, nigga.
Man, oh God. I just
Out there
told
in
you
the
I was a
sandbox with a dump truck at 13 years old.
look. Yeah, nigga, that was my earliest memory. The next memory was a Christmas memory. And then the next memory was me getting carried across the circle from the park for drop kicking a nigga that's probably like fucking 15 years old. We're trying to drop kick him at least.
Damn, you went all the way from one Christmas to 15?
No, he was had to be like 15
Oh,
because the way I remember him carrying me, he had to be at least 15 or older because he was carrying me like by my shoulder and one leg, nigga.
shit. Once I get to where my brother was born, I remember damn near everything. Like not day to day to day, but I remember what my life was like. I remember what I was doing. But I
And
was
you
like,
gotta think though, that was all to like that was probably five. I was probably five when that
that,
happened.
I'm saying from the time I was 4 years old, I was aware and I can remember most of the shit that was going on
Yeah, by the time I say five,
because I
I
was on
probably I could
bullshit
have been
already.
four, but I think I
Look,
had to be like five. But I could have been four, but I was probably five. But after that,
look at
yeah,
it.
memories is because I it's a lot of more memories after that.
Look at the bullshit I was on. So I don't remember this, but I know I've been on bullshit the whole time because my dad and them, they don't know when I started walking because I pretended like I couldn't walk until my dad finally caught me changing the TV channel one day. Like he pump faked me. He went upstairs and forgot something and came back down and I had got up to change the TV channel. So I know I was always on bullshit. I remember distinctly when I was a real little kid in South Carolina. I don't know. I think my brother had just been born. Just been born. My other brother was finna go to somebody's house, and I wanted to go with them so bad, and I had to doo doo, but I wanted to go with them, so I didn't go. And then we got over there, and there was a dog, and the dog scared me, and I doo dooed on myself a little bit. And then I went in the house with them, and then the dog bit me because I had doo doo on myself, and I went home and I took my doo doo underwear off and put them in a dirty clothes hamper on the bottom and shit, and went on with my life. Well, my mom found them underwear. She beat doo doo back down my leg, nigga. I'm
Dude,
talking about
you
she beat my
fucking
ass.
stupid as hell.
Oh, she beat my ass. We're putting them shitty drawers in the hamper. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you put shitty drawers in the hamper though?
That's some boy shit, dude.
Like they just gonna
Oh
disappear.
man. Dude, that's some boy shit.
It's like when I remember when I got my finger cut off. I know exactly what I was doing. I wasn't supposed to be doing. My mom had been told us to quit fucking around and start getting ready for bed. And I'm running around playing tag, fucking around with my brother. And that nigga went into the bathroom, and I was hiding to sneak up on him. And that nigga slammed that door. No, I went into the bathroom, and he was outside of it, and he slammed the door, and that shit whoop took the finger right off, tip of my finger right off.
On the door? What kind of door was that, nigga?
My hand was in the hinge, like I was up against the wall, like grabbing the space where the door closes at on the hinge
Ouch,
side,
you
like flat up
fucking
against the
dumbass
wall.
kid.
But I'm trying to scare him when he come into the bathroom because he's got to come in and take a shower. And that nigga knew I was in there and slammed the door, and he didn't know my finger was in the door. Boop, knocked my shit right off, boy. They they took me to the hospital. My mom was at the house and found the piece of my finger and ran it up. I already told you how the doctor just stuck it on there and wrapped it up.
Glued your shit on
Yeah, bitch ass
there.
nigga. That shit fell off a few weeks later.
He knew it was. There
Yeah,
wasn't
you
no
knew.
nerves in that bitch. There wasn't nothing else in there. That motherfucker.
You can
And it
see
probably
the
was at the
bone.
house for
You can
it
see
probably
the
was at the
bone
house
out
for
the
two
tip of my
hours.
finger. Man, I know that shit had stopped hurting right after it happened, and that shit was just
Yeah,
like
because
that.
after your pain level was so much, nigga, you was finna faint. The fuck you mean?
I ain't never
I
really
did.
fainted. I ain't fainted none of that shit. I cried for a little bit when it first happened, but afterwards, I was just so interested in going to the hospital. It was already late. Like you know how when you real little like that and you get to go out at night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was
You was
excited.
high off them fucking off that pain, nigga.
Probably,
Some
maybe,
expensive pain.
maybe you're right about that one though. Yeah, man, that's all South Carolina. I remember a lot of that shit. I had a dog in South Carolina, a fucking beagle. My mom cut that shit out real quick, boy. Never had a dog again until I was big enough to go get my own dog. And even then, dogs only outside. Used to have to go to
Now
my.
look at you, dog man, dog man. Yeah,
That's
that's
cause,
me.
well, my uncles always had pit bulls. That's where I get that shit
Dogging
from.
these hoes, I'm a DOG.
So yeah, that's where I get that shit. Matter of fact, my cousin I was just talking
Don't
about.
steal my song, nobody. Y'all steal my song. That's copywritten too.
Bro, that's not your song.
Whose song is it, man? I just made it up. I just freestyled it.
No, but that rhythm is not. You can't take someone's rhythm
I took
and change
somebody's
the
rhythm and I
words.
recreated it and I
That's
made it.
not.
That's
That's
my
not.
song, cuz.
That's still the song. No, that's still Jay Z's song,
What
right?
what song is it?
Dope man,
No.
dope man. What? Do it again. I'll tell
Nope.
you.
See?
Do it again. Do it
Nope.
again.
Nope.
It's
Nope. Because
probably
you're gonna try to
Jeezy.
steal it.
It's probably Jeezy. Do it again. Like I can't
You
rewind
trying
the
to steal
stream.
it. You trying to steal it, cuz.
And give it to who?
I don't know. You might try to give it to Bimpy.
Vimpy do better than that already. You got to give him
You know what I'm
nothing.
saying?
You
He
sleep.
might try to get Bimpy might give it to the pirate.
That's crazy. Captain Jack
You know what I'm saying?
Sparrow.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean?
Everybody getting sued.
What's your knowledge?
Man, how do you
Boys,
sue
it's raining
somebody?
and y'all got the puppy out there.
It ain't raining in the eddy, cuss.
It's sprinkling, but still.
Man,
My
look,
puppy getting sick out there in the rain.
look, bruh, on the real.
On the real.
I gotta show you this burger.
We got cheese.
Yeah,
Boys!
this is this
Motherfuckers.
could be the Coda burger.
Oh shit.
Thought you wanted a burger.
Always did want a burger named after me.
Well,
The puppy out in the rain.
this could be the one.
Who made it, Daniel?
You know it.
Oh, Danny
we,
boy.
we had an extensive conversation about the failures of the good burger places that are no longer existing or no longer ran by the same people anymore, and how the market's open. The only thing we can't really, I mean, he's been doing something with a guy that has a truck, so he knows better than I know about what to do during the winter. One of my biggest things about not getting a truck was always the downtime during the winter, right? And have so you would have to like catch some catering jobs or some shit like that. I've never been fond of the food truck model in this area.
Yeah, you
It's
gotta
more
be
of a
in.
West
Yeah,
Coast
you
thing
gotta
to
be in
me.
the or down south. I mean, the
Yeah,
hot area.
year round good weather. You know what I'm saying? Or even if there was bad weather, you would want to have a huge industrial place where you know what I'm saying, where you have workers that are going to be in there regardless.
Like New York, New York.
So, yeah, perfect example. So it's like I don't know enough about the model of how to survive. You know, and I know there's some things you can do. I just wanted to I wouldn't want to hustle it. That's why even now, with everything, I know it's hard to do brick and mortar, but I still think it's actually less risky
Less risky than.
than the truck if you really believe in the model. Not that it's less financially risky. I just mean less risky in terms of your chances of success. If
Yeah,
this
because
was
if you get a brick and mortar, then you can get a truck later and still.
it well and it's also this isn't the first go around. So there's a lot of factors that are getting involved to where it's like it raises the ability to have success. It may
Shit, I've been
cost.
I've been thinking about getting into that. My people's stepdaddy got a brick and mortar company that he about to give him because he got MS and shit, so he can't even work like that no more for real. He say he gonna sign that bitch over to him. I'm like, damn, we about to be company owners, huh?
Yeah. So there's I just wish I either knew more or had the money to supplement my lack of knowledge and take on that risk to where, you know what I'm saying? Cuz I don't want to employ people and then let them down. I just watched 30 I seen 30 people get fired all at the same time last year because of
Crazy.
a company shortcomings, a company going into the red that turned around a few months later and sold the company for several million. But those people that lost their jobs, some of them did not recover.
Mentally or financially.
They didn't get another job in the industry. So it's like I wouldn't want to do that to people. I wouldn't want to start paying people and then not even be able to get them through a couple of years, right? So I get that. And that's the other thing that the having the location introduces into the equation, because we don't want to be stuck on or operating in something that large that we need to keep those hours. You know what I'm saying? You can't open and close, Marvier.
Shit, I'm the goat.
It will catch up.
All the drinking gon' catch up.
Yeah.
And all that
And
smoking gon' catch up.
it would make one, either the late or the early, whichever shift it is, one of them would suffer also.
Or the mid, I like to sleep.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I just mean it would suffer because it wouldn't get the best, and then it also it wouldn't be the same change. It should be a drastic change into the late shift in terms of the environment. But still, I digress. I'm just saying I would like we need more time. We even and if that time in the meantime, if that means food truck, I'm not totally against it, but it's like, bruh, I see winter coming like Game of Thrones. You know what I'm
The ice
saying?
is coming.
It's already August, right?
Hmm.
Winter is upon us. I
God.
swear to God.
So yeah, man. If I sound scared, maybe that's what it is.
That's the birds going down south to Georgia for the summer.
They go down south for the winter. But I just, man, I want it though. I want the lifestyle back. I want I want the lifestyle back. I want the camaraderie with the other business owners. We had the mayor of St. Louis in one night. It's like
Yeah, I remember you said that.
I want the fucking events. You know what I'm saying? It's no different than us doing other shit. When we do shit and we're doing it for a while, it ends up going to the point where just like other things we did, it ends up leaning into the political spectrum, local shit, ends up being powerful. So it's like I I do crave that to an extent because it makes it more like it's more fitting of what I see as success. Like I don't look at myself now, it doesn't feel like success. It feels like I'm hustling. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm working that other shit, it don't feel like that. Having a boss never felt like success.
Hell no.
So yeah, I want that shit
Having a
back.
boss is only success at being a worker, nigga.
Well, that's not necessarily true because I mean, if you're fitted for it, you get to define your own success. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of people that are quite complacent in their situation. Motherfucker been driving that bus for 35 years. You know what I'm saying? Never even moved into management. Never moved into training other drivers.
Oh yeah, see that's too much.
But if that's what makes them happy, to each his own. I know people who don't move up because they don't want responsibility. They rather clock out and be gone. Not have to think about that shit. Rather do the dumb job. They're content with that shit. Shit drives me crazy. It took me years to learn how to come into things and not take them over.
Like what?
Just
What you mean?
anything. I always thought that people really were pushing for the best thing, would push for success. I didn't realize that a lot of businesses are actually seeking equilibrium. They don't want to do the best. They want to make the most money, and that doesn't always look the same. You see what I'm saying? Having the
Hmm.
best burger doesn't always mean make the most money. In a business, you have to learn where you can cut your corners at to be more profitable. So there's a balance. But that way of doing a business was contrary to how I like to do shit. So when I enter into somebody else's business, there it becomes a conflict. I'm a worker, and if what you want to do is just get by, and I'm grinding, eventually, you know what I'm saying?
You gonna
Like,
bump heads.
yeah, and that's why I like doing business with y'all. I like doing business with Daniel. Is great to do business with. Daniel's a grinder. You know what I'm saying? Stay up all night perfecting shit. Really go through the processes. Really like it means something. I see other employees in other types of businesses get extremely frustrated that they can't fix things that are broken inside of their businesses that they work at. It could be something as simple as someone working at Quick Trip and they might not like the way you have to bend a certain way at the counter because of the height of the counter. But the Quick Trip is like, shit, we build the counters like that because of whatever this reason is. And it
Deal
saves
with
us,
it.
yeah, it saves us from this. We don't give a fuck about you. Bring a stool, short motherfucker, or whatever they got. They're not going to accommodate you when they need every Quick Trip across America to look exactly the same. So that count, because that's a part of their brand. So that counter you see is going to be the same in this other Quick Trip, and this Quick Trip, and this Quick Trip. So it doesn't matter what these special circumstances are here. But now I understand. When you're in a business, you don't own it. You're a cog in the wheel, and you just need to keep that motherfucker turning. Because if you get caught up in trying to make the business better, like it's yours, they get rid of you.
Mm-hmm. Fuck you think you is?
It won't even be the business. It's not even the owner. It's the other employees. It's all the employees that are used to coasting and aren't trying to make no waves. Like, what are you doing? We're gonna have to work twice as hard to make that happen. We're gonna implement this.
And no, we gotta get rid of this nigga. He tripping. He trying to make shit better.
Bro, I used to work at KFC in O'Fallon way back in 96, 95, 96, some shit like that. Right? Foolish me thought that you should clean the fryers every day. No, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no. No, sir. Not that filthy cook. He was cleaning them shits once a week, maybe.
The grill or the
The
fryer?
fryers, bro.
That's crazy.
Even if he changed the grease, he wasn't cleaning that shit. Shit was a blue moon when he would clean them fryers. It's like, damn,
So he got
bro.
mad at you for cleaning the fryer.
That I get what you mean. I never cooked again. I did drive through and fucking front register the rest of the time I was there. He got rid of me quick,
So
but
ain't
it
no
was
way you
better.
trying to make
I
this
I
food better.
I ended up elevating. No, I'm just I even like to wash dishes when I'm in the restaurant setting. So I just was like really about getting the kitchen all the way clean, like my mom taught me how to clean the kitchen. Nigga, you wipe down all the appliances, you sweep and mop all that shit. You don't leave no food in the kitchen because if you live in the places we live in, bro, you leave food around, bugs come in.
Real fast.
And my mom wasn't on that shit. It's the same thing. My mom's would be like, nah, the trash don't stay in the house overnight. And I'm the same way now. You wake up in the morning, that trash stayed overnight, that shit stink the whole fucking house up.
They definitely do.
So at the end of the night, the fucking trash is supposed to go out. And if you don't take the trash out, you get woke up with a belt. That's how I grew up. And by the time I was 12 years old, there wasn't no more whoopings. I got all my whoopings already. If I got a whooping after 12, I'm trying to think if I ever did, it would have been vicious and it would have been for some vicious shit.
Some dumb shit.
Because I did some vicious shit. But by that point, a whooping, you was going to have to abuse me to hurt me by the time I was 12. But my mom used to do other shit. You know what I'm saying? She was creative with it. My mom would really not let me come out my room for long periods of time. Cause my mom got rid of Christmas because of what I did. Not once. I mean, we never had Christmas again, nigga. It was
Weak.
gone. My mom was like, no more Christmas, nigga. And that was the end of Christmas. I fucked up Christmas. We still had to go to church and shit. But all that tree and unwrapping presents and all the fucking waking up and there's a bunch of toys laying, nah, nigga. Nope. Last time I seen that shit, I think was in the 5th grade.
I'm weak, dude. What the fuck you do?
I was, bro, I had it going for years. I started when I was in either the first or second grade. I can't remember. I used to have to wait. I used to leave the house last in the morning. So I used to go through my parents' shit and I found where they was hiding the presents. So every year I was playing with the presents before we even got the presents. And my dumb ass finally told my brothers about it one year while we was on Christmas break waiting for Christmas. And we was having too much fun. And my dumb ass didn't get my video game back in when my mom came home. And because I was playing, it's called Legendary Wings on the Super Nintendo. And I mean not Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo. I'm sorry, 8-bit Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? I never had a Super Nintendo. I when I got a Super Nintendo, I stole it. I had a Nintendo, fucked up Christmas, and all that shit was out the window. So there was no time for me to get a Super Nintendo from my mom. That shit was over with. But either way, I got caught, and you know what she did? She said, "Keep it." And I didn't hear from her for like a couple days. My dad told me, had to come to me and tell me how much I fucked up. And when dad come tell you you fucked up, you get a real whooping, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's that grab the bed, grab the end of the bed after the conversation. You know what I'm saying? I gotta whoop you so your brothers hear you, so that you know, nigga.
that
Yeah,
nigga said I gotta whoop you so your brothers hear you.
yeah. So,
So I don't gotta whoop them later on.
hmm they did not have to whoop my little brother a lot. My older brother got caught shoplifting one time. It's
Damn,
the
you
only
was the
time.
sacrificial lamb, huh?
Nah,
Man.
man, I was a bad kid, nigga. I was wilding when I was a kid.
You had to be, nigga, to get Christmas took away. Damn.
I was just already on like bro, I didn't real you don't you're a little kid, you don't know, but I just had my own agenda all the time. I was trying to do shit every day. I used to have something I was trying to do. I couldn't wait to get out the house, man.
That nigga said I used to have something I was trying to do. Every day, nigga, I'm finna go make a slingshot.
Bro,
And
like
get
that
with
even
them.
when I was little, I found this, bro. I built a tree house. You know what I'm saying? I used to collect a whole bunch of we lived near a construction site. So I used to steal all the fucking wood, nails and shit like that, built a ladder to get up into. Man, yeah, I was on something every day, bro. And that shit, as I got older, that shit turned into hitting them stores. Once I started hitting them stores and finding out I could sell shit, and my older brother is the one that started the stealing. You remember micro machines? They're like little mini Hot Wheels.
Yep.
That nigga kept popping up with those. And I'm like, where the fuck is this nigga? And he showed me he was stealing them from Albertsons, the grocery store in the toy aisle. Oh, nigga, we was getting they ass, boy. We had
I'm
all
weak.
the micro machines, nigga. Hot Wheels, G.I. Joes, Transformers, nigga. This nigga got caught way later on though. This nigga got caught. We were stealing really it was him. He had a whole little ring going on, bro. My older brother was cold. They were stealing Walkmans and Sega Genesis.
God damn.
These niggas might have invented the smash and grab. No joke. And it wasn't even a smash and grab. We would grab the displays. You know how they used to stack the boxes, the display items and shit, especially around
Yeah, that's how
Halloween
they
time.
quit. That's why they quit putting the real thing in the
Yeah,
display.
nigga, we used to just grab them and go. Jump in Dwight Flight's car, like you'd be gone, bro.
I'm weak.
Oh man, I used to be a terror, bro. And I didn't get caught a lot. That's the worst part about it. I didn't get caught a lot. By the time I started where I actually got caught for shit, I would get caught for shit like after the fact, like police investigation shit.
Niggas told on you.
Yeah, niggas
Nigg-
told on me. I told you I had a
Niggas,
stolen bike ring. Niggas told on me.
Niggas was
was
melon and telling.
was getting hella bikes. Had all the fly shit. Used to just paint them bitches so you like
Niggas wasn't melon and telling.
always had a black bike. Yeah, man. It's getting they take Tarantino on, cuss. Hey, that's crazy. He was milling and telling, but we really should be talking about how you need to take that song down.
I'm weak.
What's this thing with you and man? You just didn't do good with the Jack Sparrows. That's crazy.
Man.
You think that could actually there could be a correlation there?
The community. No, because that ain't nothing bad against me. But that nigga went he told on his rappy.
Hey, once, bro, one
Mhm.
time I tell you, one time I blew the garage up and had some kids from down the block in there with me, and like they couldn't hear and shit.
I'm
Cause
weak.
like I, I had an M80, bro. I had it for years, and I finally decided to light that motherfucker, and everybody was deaf.
That nigga tried you what you lit it in the house?
I lit it in the garage.
Oh yeah, you dumbass nigga.
I didn't know how big that shit was gonna blow up. I sat it on the wall right by the sheetrock, lit it, and we all backed up to the other side of the garage.
That motherfucker said, "Boom!"
Boom! It blew the whole wall off that motherfucker, bro. You
Yeah.
couldn't see shit. There was dust everywhere. Nobody. The little girl started crying. Her name was Mahana. I think her name was
Nah,
Mahana
I was
Ward.
on the
Uh,
phone.
bruh. Oh man, I was terrible. My parents were dope though. My parents had, I guess,
Why
my
he can't come to y'all?
who you talking about?
He trying to get y'all to
Uh,
come to the hood. Y'all ready to go to the hood? You, you ready to go to the hood? You sure? All right, because Christian got his hair appointment at 3. So yeah, that is get your haircut. I was gonna wait till Sunday because don't you got to get your hair done before you get your hair cut? He ready?
Damn, I didn't even think about getting my son's haircut.
Yeah, I know. We don't think about shit like that, huh?
Nope.
Niggas, fucking bad dads.
Oh shit, these people don't call me. No, that can't be them. I didn't give them that number. Who the fuck is this calling me? Oh, yes, it is them calling me. I'll get around to it.
Quit stress.
I finally found a roofer. I think.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it a regular nigga or
Nah, nah,
company?
nah, nah.
Yeah,
Company.
you know you gotta go get bonded and insured.
I ain't playing with them. What I'm trying to figure out though is how many roofs should I do? What if
Fuck you mean?
what if I just do the
Your
two
house and
in garage?
if you gonna do it, you might as well do it all together.
I want that slate roof though. And then I what in that way I'm not really ready to build. I don't want to go cut this roof back open after it gets done to put the shit up there I need up there. I feel like I should be waiting so I can do major construction in the office.
Or if you already know what you're doing, have them prepare for it.
Yeah, but part of that is I want that shit all cleaned out. It has to be terrible up there. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't hear any squirrels or no shit running around, so I guess not. I've never gone up there and looked though. I need to go up there. You ever been in your attic?
Yep, I was just gonna say I went up there the other day for the first time.
Is it is it fucked up?
Nah, it's clean. Ain't no animals been up there at all.
I wish. I'm
Only
hoping for that.
animals that been in my shit is in the soffit and fascia shit under there.
Mm.
But now that's new. So
Yeah, I need all that. I want new gutters too.
yep, I'm getting new gutters too. That's next.
I got good gutters in terms of the good type. They don't fucking block up, but man, are they dented in a lot of places from these branches. Motherfuckers
Yep,
cock. Yeah.
I gotta go get some new drip edge. My back shingles messed up. I gotta get like a bundle of shingles, fix that back corner of the wall of my house, just so I ain't gotta worry about it. Get some drip edge and some sheet metal for some spots and some gutters.
Yep. Yeah. Can't be not a terrible problem to have, I guess. I just heard somebody say some shit the other day like having grass to mow is a good problem to have. I don't necessarily agree with that shit, but the sentiment I do agree with.
Yeah, yeah, because you got somewhere to grass, you got somewhere to mow. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It could be fucked up. I've not had grass before, son. It was not good. It was not good. You've been having kids for so long, you ain't never lived in an apartment, huh?
No, I
Back
never
like
lived
I
in an
never left.
apartment. Not
Man,
since I had kids. Nope, I never lived in an apartment. When I was a kid, yeah, I lived in apartments. But as an adult, the
as
fuck is that?
calm down, homie. It's an apartment. It's a building. It's like
Yeah, nah,
you get a couple rooms out of a larger building.
nah, my house is big as an apartment. Somebody came to my
Nah,
house.
I ain't talking about the projects, nigga.
No, not apartment, not no duplex, not nothing.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Hold on, I'm lying. I did stay in Cottage Hills for about 8 months to a year.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I did stay up there.
I
Let me not lie.
I done had hella like I think that's just what it's like out here in the St. Louis metro. I done had hella apartments out here. I done had an
Not
apartment in every piece of the
not
city.
me. I don't like neighbors.
I never liked that shit either. But shit, if you got to be in an area that's like when I had one in Maryland Heights. That was nigga, that was great.
Motherfucker pulled up to my crib was like, "Is this an apartment? Let me
They
go drop you off."
your front nah, the front because your front shit look like it could maybe be a duplex. Maybe like one of them two family joints.
Maybe you need to get dropped off.
If you from St. Louis and you didn't look up and see that it's not 2 stories, 3 stories, you could see your porch do look like one of them St. Louis two family flats. Swear to
Dude
God,
was
it do.
without the rail in the middle.
Yeah, it's got to be one of the. It has to be the same architecture years or something like that.
I'm weak.
But
I haven't
shit,
laughed yet about it.
yeah, I had an apartment in Maryland
Can
Heights
you
that was
explain
cracking.
why "Give Me My Money" is supposed to be so funny?
What are you talking about?
That weak ass trend, everybody doing that. Give me
I,
my money.
you know I don't know nothing about no fucking trend, especially if it's weak.
Uh,
Is it a song?
nope. It's a give me my money. Then they be like, yay, and clap. And then they wait till like the third, fourth person to be like, give me my money. And don't nobody do nothing. And supposedly they supposed to get mad. Oh, shit.
I seen
You
I
seen that
seen
shit, cuz.
no I ain't seen that. But I seen like or people send me stuff and they think
So
it's
you haven't seen
hilarious.
that. So you'll be a good juror for that if it was a jury trial
You,
for it.
do you want me to look it up?
Nope, because now you taint your view of it, and you wouldn't
No,
be a good juror no more.
I'm not tainted. I just know that there's some shit people send me, some younger cats send me, and they just tickle pink by it, and I'll be like, "This is dumb as fuck.
What is it?
Your generation is retarded." A lot of shit, handfuls of shit these motherfuckers send me. I all right, computer.
You know, Madden got the new mode like something like the park.
That's whack as fuck.
It's actually not.
Is this to play for? Is it just to play head to head though? That's
Yep,
just where.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
and it's
not real. Yeah, that's just a damn near loading screen. It's like
No,
being
it
on.
ain't head. It ain't head to head, but yeah, and it's to boost your player up with different attributes.
I only like playing with the real rosters, head to head, $100 a game. Everything else, you niggas just scared. You like to play the computer because you can't actually deal with the pressure of adjustments and a nigga putting pressure on you.
What y'all talking about? That football shit?
Yeah.
Niggas is ass. That's what it is.
I done played more games of Madden that had less than fucking 20 points, 10 points scored than a motherfucker, bruh. That's when I really know I'm playing with somebody. Win or lose, if motherfuckers score 2 touchdowns, something wrong. You let me score 2 touchdowns, it's finna be over anyway. Cause you like I don't know when you think you finna see the football.
I'm weak.
We doing 21 skunk.
You have
And
to
now we doing
before the
21 double, nigga.
halftime, yeah, double money. 21 before the half. After halftime,
21
that shit don't
anytime in the
matter.
game.
Nah, hell nah.
Yes, it is.
You got a 21 before the half to get double money.
21 anytime in the game.
That ain't
Because
no
after
that
our
ain't
21, you not coming back. So that's game.
bullshit. You can come back 21 in the fourth quarter.
I got a
The
jail. I
game is
got a
built
jail.
for
I
it.
got a jail call. Hold on. Well,
The
I'll be
rules
back.
when we was
Nah,
little was it's
go.
21-0, you
All
over
right,
with.
gang. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all that good stuff, y'all.
Yeah. Holla at y'all. All right, Bill.
All right.